sunshine. I've got you now. My body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. I know love now. And you're stuck in my mind. My body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. Friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh, oh. I've got sunshine. I've got you now. My body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. I know love now. And you're stuck in my mind. My body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. Friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh, oh.
Hello, nerd friends. How is everyone doing today? Hello. It is 27th of September 2024 and it is 8:59. It is a Friday and this is the Friday night political therapy show. Hello, how is everyone? Hi. First thing, I know I said Kunal Kamra would be coming yesterday on DKD. He had confirmed, but unfortunately, someone on his farm got bitten by a snake. So, yeah, I couldn't, क्या कर सकते हैं, honestly. So he couldn't. And then, I think he will come later. Let's hope he does. We will figure out another date then. Yeah, that's the update. I was also looking forward to it, but unfortunately, you cannot stop nature, apparently. Big lesson there. Nature is uncontrollable, friendos. And that is what we learned today. Hello, and so the agenda for today. sorry. Agenda for today. We are going to talk a little bit about our friend Elon Musk. He has had an encounter with Brazil. And he has buckled, the richest man-child in the world. We're going to talk about him a little bit. Then there is a man-child who gave rise to another man-child, that is Sam Altman. We're going to talk about him. which is OpenAI. OpenAI has suddenly become a for-profit company, or is becoming a for-profit company. Very weird things happening in that world, so we shall talk about that as well. Yeah, yeah. Also, to let you know, so we have had an insane amount of people working on the Baba Sahib Ambedkar deep dive. Really wanted to thank them for it. I've been following the conversations on the Research Nerds WhatsApp group that we have, and like they have given me a lot of things to read and look into, and a lot of things are happening in the background. So on Monday, we are going to do a Baba Sahib Ambedkar deep dive stream, biggest ever, one that you have never seen before. So if you want to know more about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, please come on Monday. I think that will be a great episode. Yes, very prepared for it. I feel confident. Yes. Um, and also, tomorrow, final two shows of Democracy IRL are happening in Delhi. So if you are in Delhi, 8 o'clock show is sold out. That is going to be my live recording show. And then at 5:30, there is another show which has, I think, some tickets left. I think some 10-15 tickets are left. So if you want, you can still come. I don't know for how long it will be open, but yeah, do try. Link is in the description. Link in the description. Next round of Democracy IRL, I'll let you know. And no decisions yet. We are going to figure that out. Two shows on the same day. Yep. Two shows. So Shweta, being the boss lady, she has decided that I need practice before the recording. So then she's like, "Ek show 5:30." So now there are two shows on the same day. I'm going to be like, I don't know, it's going to be intense tomorrow, but I'm ready. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And for the 5:30 show, Sanjay Rajora is opening. So yeah, if you're coming for the 5:30 show, yes, Sanjay Rajora will be there. Yes, yes. Got a little sneak peek into the research. Yeah, Shweta, you must have seen the document as well. We good. Happy Friday, friend. Happy Friday. Collins. Yeah, okay. So after this is done, I'll do Collins. I'll see. Time kitna bachta hai. According to that, I'll do Collins. Okay? Okay, friendos. I'll do Collins after this. Coldplay. Yes, yes, absolutely. Tickets selling like like hot cakes. Better than Coldplay. Queue laga pada hai. And people are dying to buy. तो ब्लैक मार्केट में अगर मिल गया टिकट, सो प्लीज कीप अ वॉच. ब्लैक मार्केट. वैसे व्हाई एम आई एनकरेजिंग ब्लैक मार्केट? मुझे थोड़ी पैसा आएगा उससे. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. But by the way, an interesting thing happened. I was about to say it's a good thing. An interesting thing has happened. Did you guys see the BeerBiceps thing? Doesn't it get boring to continue the same script for Democracy IRL? Vignan, it is not usually the same script. What I'm realizing is that every iteration of the show I do, I just seem to keep getting better at delivering the same lines. So the delivery changes all the time. And also I'm adding and removing things from every show. So like the stories change sometimes, the presentation itself changes, or something else I add or remove. So that keeps happening. So that reiteration process is very fun, and it is always based on audience feedback, live audience feedback. So I'm recording each of my shows on my trusty recorder, and then I'm listening to it again to spot where the laughs are happening, where the amusing noises are coming, and I'm trying to maximize those bits. So that's the idea. That's how I'm approaching it. I joined to hear Magnerd sell ticket in black. No, I'm not selling tickets. I'm not. Almost a Freudian slip. Yeah. Beer guy got hacked. Yes. So the news is that BeerBiceps ka account got hacked, the YouTube channel, and it was restored 2 days later. But what is funny is what he did after that. Okay, Like when the news came in that the channel is hacked, man obviously took advantage of it and he posted this. Celebrating my two main channels being hacked with my favorite food, vegan burgers. Death of BeerBiceps met with a death of diet. Back to Mumbai. Is this the end of my YouTube career? Even his food is horrible. So bad. मतलब ट्रिगर किया मेरे को, उसके खाने ने ट्रिगर किया आज मेरे को. मैन हैज टैलेंट फॉर श्योर, लाइक मैन हैज टैलेंट फॉर कंटेंट फॉर श्योर. या I mean, the YouTube team was handling it. This has happened to people before. I think Tanmay Bhatt was also like hacked similarly, and a bunch of other channels. I think Supreme Court of India was also hacked similarly. There is this video I saw by Linus Tech Tips, which was sent to me by Val, I think. And there they explained how this happened also. So apparently, what tends to happen is it's not a how do they say? It's not a phishing thing apparently, where you get a shady link and then you do this. They haven't really figured that part out. But essentially, when the hackers get entry to your device, they copy the entire browser, right? And the auto saves of your password are already in the browser, so they run it as a separate thing. I think they emulate it, and then they get access to your other accounts through that by signing in through that browser. I'm like, what? That's insane. Also, there is a stream key hack also that they use. That has happened a bunch of times now. This was BeerBiceps going down. And apparently, it usually happens when you use the YouTube content manager and give access to multiple people in your team. So someone, I think, lets you in or something. Like that way. So yeah, so that was the situation. But now it has been restored. Because YouTube was on it. Because YouTube cannot let big creators die. I'm pretty sure if this happens to me, nobody will give a shit. अभी तक पहुंचे नहीं है उतने, पहुंचे हुए लोग रखते हो पहुंच. They will never target a small creator anyway. They want like these big creators. They turn it into like a Tesla handle apparently. A Tesla channel, and then they start live streaming some Elon Musk thing and bitcoins. I have no idea. I don't understand that scam also. And why would anybody get attracted to it? I don't know. Watch the SS7 attack by Veritaserum. 0-click attack. Okay, I will. Oh, by the way, so after I saw that Linus Tech Tips thing, then of course I went down again my scam baiter rabbit hole again, and then I watched a bunch of Indian scamsters getting trolled by white hackers. That's always fun. West Bengal mein some hapless scamsters are getting trained to screw with white people in another country, and then their CCTV starts talking. Like, so fun to watch. God. Of course, that kind of people want to hack his account. Makes sense. Yeah, it's a big one. I remember this happened to a channel with 50k subscribers and it took a month for it to be restored. Exactly. So like I don't think they'll give a shit about smaller channels. They will want the big ones. It happened to me. It took 1 month to recover my account. YouTube helps you. Yeah, of course. I mean, they'll give priority to bigger channels. They will eventually come to you. Eventually they'll be like, iske saath bhi hua hai. But priority list banega na, like, what is it called? Triaging hoga. There will be triaging. Like in wartime, the doctors do triaging. Similarly, I think YouTube will have a triaging system also. We'll get to you. I know half the neighborhoods those scammers work in. Kolkata is scam capital, but most of them have now moved to Siliguri apparently. There is this weird IT park which keeps coming up in all these videos in Siliguri. And that's what they apparently have. Like on every floor, there is a different company running a scam center. And these hackers keep going in and like hacking them and like finding them out, and like they keep coming back. It's bizarre. Like once the police also came, took a few people away, then it was up again. Fun, fun, fun. It's India is not for beginners, but also a fun country to operate a scam center, clearly. Cookie hacking happened to Linus. Yeah, that's why he made the video also. Elon into Abbas Mastan. Wait, is that tech jobs in any scheme of the government? What do you mean? I don't know. These scammers have connections like just like Jamtara, not possible without police backing. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. I mean, like if you're running such an operation, the police has to be involved. Like lete honge bribes, and as long as you're scamming white people, I don't think they'll care. They're like हमारे यहाँ पे पैसा आ रहा है, हमारे यहाँ पे country में. Country is getting better. Country में foreign remittances. It's very sad, man. Like, I mean, like some of the, like the calls that I've heard with like when they scam, like especially old people, they specifically target old people who are tech illiterate or don't know how to operate their, like laptops and phones properly, and then they scam them, and then they make them send bitcoins or whatever else, gift cards. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Jim Browning does highlight this on his channel all the time. Yeah, Jim Browning is one of the people I also follow. Yeah. Kit Boga, Jim Browning, if there are some of the channels that you would want to look on. Is it just me, or do those scams exposed channels seem laden with racism? Racism. I'm not. I guess thoda bahut to hoga, but like I think they definitely have started developing a special hatred towards Indians as a result. And also like because they hear them scamming like literal grandmothers, like white countries may European and American grandmothers, they hear them scamming them. A lot of them mental health patients, schizophrenia patients, बहुत 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 कांड किए हैं यहाँ के लोगों ने. So I can understand why they have like a prejudice, or they develop one unconsciously. I don't know. It's not great. Chinese do it too. Yeah, yeah. But this kind of robotic calling, have you guys been getting those robotic calls also? The telecom department has put out a notice. Your number will be discontinued in 6 hours. Please press 1. Yeah. No, never press 1. Never do it. This is a call from the Microsoft department, yada yada yada. Your computer has been attacked by a virus. Please press 1. 3 calls every day. Yeah, मेरे साथ भी होता है. सबके साथ होता है. Schizophrenia patient thing was so sad. Scammer was laughing. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they look at these people as human beings, the ones they are scamming, definitely. So then the same way these hackers don't also look at them as human beings. Like they totally deserve it. My father got a call from a guy who was dressed as a police officer. What? Oh, they do video calls now. Oh, that's scary. I don't pick unknown numbers. I wait for Truecaller to tell me the name. If I recognize, I call it back. I don't have Truecaller. Apparently, that's also quite shady. They're the ones who leak numbers also, apparently. I don't know. So I was like, nay. But I don't pick up numbers mostly. I mean, I just don't pick up my voice calls most of the time. Except if it's my mom or my partner. Otherwise, I'm just like, yeah, text kar lo yaar. It's fine. I'll text you back. It's fine. But I do call a lot of people myself, I just realized. I'm very impatient when it comes to texting people. But when it comes to them calling me, I'm Wow, that's a sudden realization. Should not do that. I should also offer them the same courtesy, no? I should also text first and then be like, hi. I got Ibibo ad on your stream just now, even YouTube saying Niklo yahan se. Post call clarity. Yeah. Abhi dimag mein aaya mere clarity. Guys, there is this other thing that is happening, which was damn funny. Did you guys see this? So apparently, this is the son of Deputy CM of Rajasthan, Premchand Bhairwa, making reels with Rajasthan police while the Rajasthan police is escorting them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fun. Looks fun. Look, it definitely looks fun. It's fun. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. So nice. Look at the Jeep, man. What is this? What is this? मेरे को ये लाइफ चाहिए. Guys, तुमको भी चाहिए ना ये लाइफ? तुम jealous हो ना अभी? You're just jealous, no? Everybody's jealous. Nicely done. Nicely done. Rajasthan Sarkar following him around. And then there was this. Wait, ये किसने? हाँ, okay. ये mic नहीं है ना? Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, can play this. You know which mic I was looking for.
कांग्रेस के नेता आप पर निशाना साध रहे हैं कि आपके बेटे किस तरह से पुलिस एक्सपोर्ट.
देखिए ये मेरा बच्चा भी सीनियर स्कूल में पढ़ता है और उसके साथ में स्कूल के बच्चे वो आपसी में दोस्त हैं और मैं तो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगा इस बात को कि मेरे जैसे व्यक्ति को राजस्थान का उप मुख्यमंत्री बनाया और उप मुख्यमंत्री बनाने के बाद मेरे बेटे को अगर कोई भारी पैसे वाले लोग या उनको साथ बिठाते हैं, उनकी गाड़ी में बिठा लिया तो उसने भी देखने का उसने मौका दिया है.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I did not expect this reaction. Like, what? माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का मैं शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ बिकॉज मेरे को डेप्यूटी सीएम बनाया एंड उसकी वजह से माय बेटा इज एबल टू हैंग आउट विथ रिच पीपल. उसको मौका मिल गया भाई साहब. Oh my god, I did not expect this reaction. This is a novel approach, friendos, definitely.
कि वो भी एक अच्छी गाड़ी को देखा है तो मैं कहता हूं कि बच्चा है अभी और अभी तो 18 साल का भी नहीं हुआ लेकिन वो लोग दे रहे हैं तो मैं तो धन्यवाद मानूंगा कि वहां तक आज मेरे बच्चे को भी पूछने लगे जब मुझे मुख्यमंत्री बनाया.
परिवहन विभाग के आपके पास है और फिर यातायात नियमों की धज्जियां उड़ रही है, इसको लेकर विपक्ष निशाना
नहीं दे यातायात की कहां धज्जियां उड़ी? ऐसा नहीं है. उन्होंने तो कोई एस्कॉर्ट के लिए कहा, मेरे बच्चे की सिक्योरिटी के लिए पीछे चल रही थी मेरी गाड़ी, ना कि एस्कॉर्ट कर रही थी. लेकिन लोगों की भावना है इस तरह की बातें नहीं करना चाहिए और कर रहे हैं तो ठीक है वो करे, लेकिन मैं मेरे बच्चे को और मैं बच्चों को कोई दोष नहीं देता हूं क्योंकि वो बच्चे एक स्कूल के दोस्तों के साथ थे और इसमें इस तरह की कोई ऐसी बात नहीं.
Guys, I just didn't realize. So he said that his kid is like 17 years old, right? Which one is it? Is it the one who is driving or is it the one who is sitting here? Because if it is the one who is driving, that's a problem. I can't tell. Or is it the one who is sitting behind? I doubt it. Like CM के बच्चे को, डेप्यूटी सीएम के बच्चे को पीछे क्यों बिठाएंगे, right? Yeah. Fun times, fun things happening in our country. Fun things. All of them in the car are politicians' sons. I have no idea, but apparently the deputy CM is very grateful to Adarniya Shri Sir, Supreme Leader Narendra Modi ji for first making him the deputy CM, which allowed his son to hang out with rich people. उसको ये सब देखने का मौका मिला because मोदी जी ने किया है वो सब. I mean, like, seriously, you have to bring him in at every point or what? Like, everything has to be connected to him or what? Like, I don't get it. It was so confusing. Chat, can someone, what? One of the sons is son of Congress leader. Of course he is. Of course. We will save the Porsche case. The law is not the rich for the rich and powerful. Yeah. कहाँ sign करना पड़ेगा to get this service in India? I mean, yeah, I would love this. We see this daily in UP. देख रहा है विनोद narrative कैसे बदलते हैं. Yeah, that's true. It's a great narrative changing technique. Who is filming inside the police car? I think they had a separate car wahan pe. There's someone was definitely there. If it was being done from the police car, that is kind of bizarre. But looks like they had another car / person. Oh, but yeah, you're right. Someone is filming from the police car also. The escort car. Yeah. What? Nice catch. Nice catch, friend. Nice catch. Police helping them making reels. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, for someone who is sitting in that car, a friend who is helping them make those reels. कि मैं पीछे बैठता हूँ ना, पीछे का शॉट आएगा, सामने के एस्कॉर्ट कार में सामने से शॉट आएगा. Another poor person got a great chance to record rich people. Exactly. That I'm glad you see it now, Killa. I'm glad. Poor people getting all these opportunities, like, you know, recording kids of other poor people hanging out with rich people in fancy jeeps. Also, I don't get these. Sorry, but what are these tires? I'm very intrigued. Is there any auto nerd here who will tell me what these tires are? Giant tires. They're cool looking tires, but seem kinda unnecessary. Saif Ali Khan comment on Rahul Gandhi on the show of Rahul Kanwar. Yeah, I saw that. Like, what Saif Ali Khan said that he has changed and it's very interesting. That's it. Good na, good. तुषार, thank you so much for the 12 months super. मोदी जी ने के नेतृत्व की वजह से मैंने ये चैनल सपोर्ट करना स्टार्ट किया. कीप अप द गुड वर्क. ए थैंक यू सो मच तुषार, मच अप्रिशिएटेड फ्रेंड. गाइस प्लीज डू लाइक स्ट्रीम, प्लीज लाइक. 4 months of being a proud nerd. Thank you so much, Adi. Thank you for the 4 months. Please do like and please do support if you can. Please do, please do. Did you see Himachal's food and vendors policies? Yes, I did. Yes. That was something that I was going to look at next, actually. So, context first. Himachal Pradesh has done a Uttar Pradesh. How else do you put it? Congress ruled Himachal Pradesh is ordering eateries to display names of owners. This is how INC India target poor street vendors. Is this the Mohabbat ki dukaan you were talking about? Yeah. And this statement will not go down well, by the way. Oh no! Oh shit! No, I can't show it. I'm sorry, friends. Friends, I was about to make the mistake. Yes, thank you, chat. Thank you. Can we hear the statement though? No, I'm not going to. But essentially, this Vikramaditya Singh made a lot of points. He was saying that they have to take care of the, what is it? Wait, I'll find a text article. I'm sorry, just a second. So Vikramaditya basically had said that committee has been formed to frame a policy on street vendors and was yet to take a decision. So far, the state government has not made a decision. So yeah, they've withdrawn it already, by the way. But Vikramaditya gave some bizarre statement, basically justifying the move of, like displaying names of owners according to their license. And essentially, his whole thing was, no, we have to take care of street vendor licensing. We have to also make sure that the interests of the people of Himachal Pradesh are protected. And humko, more than like external security, we have to care about internal security. And they're asking all owners to do it. It's not just like one particular community, everybody has to do it. Yada yada yada. He was giving a bunch of reasons. But then that caused a lot of outrage. And then they had to withdraw it because the senior leadership apparently intervened and they were like, nahi, देखो वापस ले लो. डर के आगे कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक है. एग्जैक्टली मैं नहीं कर सकता. If you're cool with Akash, then he has the clip of his video and doubt he will strike you. Oh, he does? But did he take it from the same one? Wait. Akash won't strike me down, but देखते हैं. Hypocrisy of
नफरत के
Congress.
बाजार में मोहब्बत की दुकान खोल रहा हूं.
एक साल पहले राहुल गांधी ने एक साहसी कदम उठाया. देश में इस नफरत के बाजार के बीच मोहब्बत की दुकान खोलने का ऐलान कर दिया. लोग हंसे, पप्पू का मजाक बनाया. टाइम भी कुछ ऐसा ही था ना. देश में अस वर्सेस देम, 80-20 खतरे में है, यही सब चल रहा था. और नफरत में सब झुलस रहे थे और लोगों को कोई खास राजनीतिक विकल्प दिख भी नहीं रहा था. देश में आजकल कम्युनल टेंशन थोड़ा सा बढ़ चढ़कर ही.
Let me see.
रेडी वालों को लेकर वहां आक्रोश है, जिनको कंट्रोल करने के लिए पब्लिक वर्क्स मिनिस्टर विक्रमादित्य सिंह ने ऐलान कर दिया कि रेडी पटरी वालों को प्रदेश के अंदर अपना आईडी कार्ड डिस्प्ले करना होगा. अब ये क्यों करना होगा? क्योंकि सुरक्षा और सफाई के नजरिए से इसको किया गया है. जो लोगों को अपना पहचान देना होगा, अपना नाम, अपना आईडी अपने रेडी के साथ रखना होगा.
पिछले कल हमने जो बैठक करी थी यूडी की और म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन की, उसमें ये फैसला लिया गया है कि जो भी अपना दुकान चला रहा है, रेडी फड़ी चला रहा है, उसको अपना आईडी, अपना क्लियर आइडेंटिफिकेशन उसमें करना होगा. वैसे इसमें बहुत सी चिंताएं लोगों ने व्यक्त करी थी और इसमें कुछ आशंकाएं भी व्यक्त करी गई थी. और जिस तरीके से
Oh no. Acha, does this also count now? I mean, Deshbhakt has used it. I don't know. What is this, yaar? What is this? I don't want to risk it. This is extremely annoying, guys. This is extremely annoying, but क्या कर सकते हैं? Do these people care about court orders? When is your DKD with Kunal Kamra? You announced and didn't do it. It's not right. Samyukta, I already said I was going to yesterday, but someone on his farm got bitten by a snake, so he had to cancel, unfortunately. So we will do it at a later date. And it is nobody's fault. It is the fault of nature. Genuinely. I mean, क्या कर सकते हैं? क्या ही बोलोगे तुम? खुद भी जाएगा, आकाश को लेकर भी डूबेगा. See, this is so annoying. What do you do? Himachal Pradesh has a majority of upper caste, 51%, much like Uttarakhand. Does this majoritarian tilt affect policies? Amit, that's a great question. And one of the things I was thinking, because I've worked in Sikkim and I have a bunch of people who I know from Uttarakhand and also Himachal, and I've been speaking to them about this nameplate thing also. And earlier things, like, there was this exodus in Uttarakhand where Muslim shops were targeted and all Muslims families from that one village, I believe it was called, can you remind me, chat, what was that village called? Palghar is in Maharashtra. I'm thinking, just remind me. So basically, Yeah, so I was talking to a few people about why there is so much tension generally in these states. One of the things they told me, which is an interesting angle, that land is a scarce resource in the mountains. Okay, like I mean, you can't really build in every place you want, and usually people want houses closer to the main sort of roadways that are going, which are far and apart, right? So it's a scarce resource. And what has been happening in mountain states like Himachal and Uttarakhand, especially, there are a lot of rich people from Delhi and all these areas, UP, Lucknow, all these areas. They have been trying to buy land in their states. So there are a lot of outsiders that are coming into the states, which is causing a lot of strife amongst the locals. One of the things that they have now developed sort of an anger towards is just migrants. So then that can extend to how far back can you go, right? Mm-mm. So yeah, if it's a Hindu majority village, they get a good chance to do that also. But then the communalism part of it gives them like a good excuse to do it, to push it, which is basically nahi aa sakte, outsiders can't stay here. You're not safe. You're not this. You're not that. Usually there is land behind this. Usually, apparently. Refrain from using upper caste. Let's not propagate regressive hierarchy. Okay. After caste Hindus, as I learned from Ambedkar, caste Hindus, use the word caste Hindus. After Tirupati, there needs to be a way to identify source of food, from which hotel it comes from. This has to be done without discrimination. Manas is saying. After Tirupati, I guess you can go every time you take a prasad, ask them where it came from. Will the Panditji answer? And then refuse if they don't answer. Ask for transparency from the Panditji. Panditji should be informed about how the entire process of how this laddu is made, right? So you go there, Panditji is like laddu, and you're like, but wait, explain the supply chain, and then the Panditji should be able to give you a elevator pitch of the supply chain, which is so this laddu, first the besan comes from here, the whatever else comes from here, the ghee comes from here, the sugar comes from here, it is this farm where it comes from, then it gets processed in this place, then it comes here, then it is made by this person, two people actually, and this helper helped it loading document dalne ke liye. Then like they make it, and then this gas was used with this stove with this company, and it was in this property that it was made, and then it was transported by this company with a truck driver who was driving this person who was driving this truck which came here, and then it came from that, then the box loader यहाँ पे आया, then यहाँ पे रखा था, and यहाँ पे इतना stack था, उसमें से मैंने उठा के आपको दे दिया. Let's do that. Let's do that. Also, then, will you trust the Panditji? Will you have faith in the Panditji? It's a tricky question, friends. If the Panditji is saying, see, you have gone to a place where you have faith in God, then by extension, you have faith in the person who is letting you see God, and also the structure and the management which is helping you attempt you to see God. Yeah, trust, faith. So then when Panditji gives you information, once you ask, कि कहाँ से आया, do you trust the Panditji? Do you have faith in the Panditji, friends? It's a big question. Yeah. Sadly, casteism isn't limited to Hinduism. I see a lot of it among Sikh as well, despite the religion propagating against any form of casteism. Oh yeah, absolutely, Mani. It is all over the place. Caste hierarchy, all sorts of social hierarchies are all over the place. One of the reasons why Ambedkar chose to convert to Buddhism and not Sikhism, which he had considered, fun fact, is because he saw that Sikhism has somewhat the similar problems, same problems. So yeah. Mandirs have now stopped cooking prasad. Now it's just fruits and coconut. Aye, hi! Kya baat hai? This is like the Pune case again, right? So, by the way, in case you don't know, if you're not from Pune, after that Porsche case happened, apparently Pune mein, they were strictly checking your IDs and refusing to serve people who even minutely looked like minors. In all hotels. I experienced it because I had a show there. I was like, okay, this is great. I don't mind. I'm an adult. They also checked whether you are driving. Nice. I like it. So now maybe there is reform in Hinduism that is happening because of this. Dry fruits. I recommend dry fruits. Dry fruits. Guys, if you... Can I say something? If you're coming for my show and you want to give me something, please consider dry fruits. Okay? Please, just saying. I'm a big dry fruit nerd, eater, consumer. You had to show ID? Yes, we all had to. Legal age for drinking is 21. Oh yeah, that's true in Pune. Yeah. No, I think, isn't it 21 for beer and 25 for hard liquor? Something like that. Isn't that the thing? Is there a restriction that only Brahmins can become priests in Tirupati? If yes, this is discriminatory, and why shouldn't women be allowed then? I have no idea, Manas. I don't know how Tirupati works. I don't care also. I mean, if you care, you can ask. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure only Brahmins are allowed to become priests. Okay, that's their whole shtick. That's the whole shtick everywhere. My electoral bonds is dry fruits. Correct. So yeah, by the way, that order from Himachal Pradesh has been withdrawn. Okay, friends, should we start with the main story? The man story. Okay, we are going to talk about the richest man-child on the planet, Sir Elon Musk. First things first, are there any Elon fanboys / girls here? मेरे को ये poll करने दो, because I'm going to calibrate accordingly. Are you Elon fan? Yes? No? Okay. Just two options. I want to just do chat check. This is Alu chat check. Alu chat check. Has a nice ring to it also. Isn't man-child a sexist insult? How is it a sexist insult exactly? Not a fanboy, but I think he's doing some good work. Not everything, but more than other billionaires. Fair enough. Elon is the biggest hypocrite known to mankind. Yeah. Can it be nuanced? I like some stuff and even Tesla, but not him, so I vote no. Yeah, exactly. I also have a nuanced take on this also. Don't worry, friends. Don't worry. I'm not going to force you to take sides or anything in today's streams, okay? I mean, I never do that. You know that, right? Chat, is there anyone who is new? Because I want to explain this a little bit. Say hi. If you're new, say hi. Let me explain my philosophy on this channel a little bit about how we look at things. Elon is a grifter. Misandrist insult. Okay. One of the greatest innovator of our times. He has flaws. Okay. Victor Trumper, Gas. Nidhi is new. Hello, Nidhi. Ansari is new. Yes. Hello. Hi. So there are a few new people here. And some people are just saying hi because hello. Yes, hello. So the thing is, guys, you don't have to be a fan of anyone. That includes me. There is Satyajit and Baswaraz also. Hello. Hi. Yeah, he's a bit strange. But the thing is, the way we look at things on this channel is that we look at them as characters, right? So they have character arcs. So they're all grey characters. Everyone, including me, everyone is a grey character. You are a grey character. You are a grey character. You get a grey character. Everybody's a grey. What I mean by that is that there are some good things, there are some bad things. We praise the good things and we call out the bad things. And then I leave it to your judgment. Whether you like the person or not is not my call. Okay, I will tell you whether I like the person or not, but that is my view. Doesn't mean you have to have the same view. You can do your own thing. You think for yourself. So yeah, that's the thing. Elon dead names his daughter and is extremely bigoted. Yeah. Elon is a gross bigot. He's an opportunist, whatever. Basic misconception. He didn't create anything. He just takes over. Fair. His over involvement in politics is really bothering me. His halo effect has shielded from him so much criticism. He is using X to build cult of personality. Yes. I have a few points on that. Okay. But let us start from the beginning about what is happening abhi. Okay, so this is happening, friendos. In Brazil, there is this judge. What is his name again? There is Alexandre de Moraes is the name of the judge. So Elon has been having a weird battle with Alexandre de Moraes. Justice Alexandre ordered Twitter to ban a few accounts, right? Wait, there is a timeline here somewhere. Yes. Let me summarize exactly how Elon showed his entire ass here. Brazil asked Elon to ban 7 fascist accounts spreading disinformation from Brazil. Elon refused, pretending it was a free speech issue, even though he complied multiple times with similar requests from right-wing governments. We'll come to that. And one of the governments includes us, India, also Turkey. Brazil ordered Elon to explain himself via a lawyer. Elon refused. Brazil shut down X, fined him, and took Starlink money to pay for the fines. This was badass. I was like, what? Elon relentless attacked and threatened judge who ordered it, posting hundreds of times about him. Threads and Blue Sky started picking up millions of... This I doubt. This I doubt happened, honestly. This I doubt. थोड़ा exaggeration तो है यहाँ पे भी. Elon gave in and gave Brazil everything it wanted, blocking the accounts and paying all fines, gained literally nothing. Elon hasn't said a word about it. So this sequence of events did happen. So what happened is that they wanted like some accounts to be banned, which were spreading disinformation and hate speech in Brazil. Elon Musk took panga and he's like, no, we protect free speech, so we will not remove them. And they were right-wing accounts. Duh. But didn't happen. Then judges like, okay, bye X, bye, shut down in Brazil. We don't need you. They shut it down. Then Elon tried to use Starlink, his fancy internet, to beam them X anyway. Apparently, they started taking the Starlink money and blocked Starlink accounts, and their subscription money was being taken by the government. I was like, what is happening? What is this? And then Elon is like, oh my god, fascism ho raha hai mere against. Then Elon tried to do something else. He basically tried to use Cloudflare to circumvent the block and then still deliver Twitter to Brazilians. Because why not? And then that pissed them off even more. And then they were like, we can't ban Cloudflare though. Then the minister spoke to Cloudflare and the Cloudflare agreed that, okay, fine, we are going to restrict Twitter. It's a service like AWS. Right, chat? Am I right? It is right. Unless I'm wrong. Because you can fact check me on this. Cloudflare is good, but you can't be misusing it like this. I guess, yeah. रुको मैं फैक्ट चेक के लिए वेट कर रहा हूँ इस इनसे. Cloudflare is a DNS service. Okay. Hosting provider. Yeah, it's a hosting service. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so then they did that. That didn't work, and now turns out that Elon was, I guess, expecting like Brazilians to rise up in protest against the judge, which didn't happen. Ah, poor Elon. That didn't happen. You know why? Because nobody could see his tweets. Oh my god. I mean, think about it. Where was he screaming about the judge? On Twitter. What was banned in Brazil? Twitter. Anyway, that happened, and then he just did an about turn. Like recently, like a few days ago, he said that no, we have blocked like 9 accounts, and sorry, judge. Okay, now reinstate Twitter. So apparently, the Brazilian government is now going to reinstate Twitter. That's basically the entire story. I'm like, what is this guy? Seriously, what is this guy? See, in a final attempt of circumventing Moraes' ban, X used cloud services offered by third parties, allowing Brazilians to access the platform in spite of prohibition. But the attempt was short-lived, especially after Moraes threatened to impose heavy fines on the company. Yeah. Local. So now they have appointed a local representative. So Elon had refused to appoint a local representative also in Brazil, legal representative. So now they have, and Elon has retreated and has never spoken about it since. Oh my god. Any app should follow the law of the land. Yeah, that's the logic that is being given. The thing here is, friendos, he's a free speech champion, of course. When he bought Twitter first, he had a few objectives. One was that, of course, he wanted it to be used as the global town square, where everybody will talk to everybody and all speeches allowed. So after he took over, he also like unbanned a few shitty accounts like Trump and whatever, but not Alex Jones, who is a right-wing troll, because he didn't like him personally. That Elon didn't like Alex Jones, so then he did a poll, then he also unbanned him. But anyway, so essentially his whole thing was so that all speech should be allowed, absolute. Okay, that was all. Second is, he had this whole thing about woke mind virus that he was talking about, that apparently social media has a liberal bent of mind, left side of ideology bent of mind, and Twitter was doing that also. And also the other thing apparently he had a problem with was that he believed, and he knew, I guess, that Twitter was censoring people Twitter was censoring people on requests of the government, the American government, which is Biden administration and Trump administration before that. But the worst thing that they censored Twitter before Elon was that Hunter Biden laptop story. That was kind of weird, actually. I don't know why Twitter did that, but clearly that was not great. That was not a great look, and that was not something they should have done. So basically, Elon found that after he bought the company, and then he exposed those emails also, where the Biden administration is asking them to ban the story. And Twitter is like, okay. Then they sent them a list of accounts to ban also, and they're like, okay. It was very weird. So basically, Elon was having none of it. So he's like, I'm going to release Twitter from the shackles of the government, and also free speech. Now the thing is, man was saying that about America, because America, But since then, he has just started using Twitter as his personal fiefdom. Essentially, whatever he likes, he does, right? For example, there was this one weird story that happened. Did you know this, friends? This was the wildest thing, okay? Elon Musk created a special system for showing you all his tweets first. After his Super Bowl tweet did worse numbers than President Biden, Twitter CEO ordered major changes in the algorithm. So what happened is, where are the things? Yeah, Biden. So during the Super Bowl, I don't understand what the Super Bowl is as a sport also. I've never cared. Apparently, it's a big deal. Super Bowl. So Super Bowl, which is BOWL, a thing that happens in America where advertisers make a lot of money. That's what it is, right? Random. Anyway, during that, Biden basically tweeted something. Biden tweet which he would be supporting his wife in rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles. 29 million impressions. Musk, who tweeted his support for Eagles, generated 9 million impressions after deleting the tweet in apparent frustration. So basically what happened is that hamare Elon sir had tweeted this "Go Eagles" and it got less impressions than the President of America. So the man threw a hissy fit. Reports say that he literally got up from the box seat and left halfway through the game, went to the Twitter office, and then started screaming at his staff and asking them to change the algorithm so that people will see more of his tweets, right? And he literally changed that into his tweets will be visible by 1,000 times more than any other account on Twitter. It's crazy. Okay, so let me be clear what is happening here. Okay, so a platform where users के बारे में सब कुछ ठीक है, should be normal, right? Everybody is equal, yada yada. Unless you pay for Twitter Blue, then you get special things. But it usually now they do boost your engagement if you pay Twitter because it just shows up on top. But the thing is, he wanted to change the entire algorithm to basically promote his account and his tweet specifically. So which the Twitter team did. And for like a few glorious days, Elon ka tweets were everywhere. Like it was very weird. Like I remember those few days and everybody's like, why am I seeing Elon Musk so much? And every third tweet was Elon Musk. And I was like, what is happening? And yeah. Tech bro moment. Tech bro moment. Yeah, so he literally does these things. And you'd say I shouldn't call him a man-child? Seriously? Elon just wants to make his own digital Godi media. I think there is more to that. Insecure rich people. Oh yeah, that I believe. I believe Elon Musk is in need of some love and attention, which he gets none of, unfortunately. What is wrong with Elon Musk, the owner of X, promoting his own tweets? He can do what he wants with his own platform. Not sure what your criticism is. Rajadam, no, I have no criticism. I think that's just stupid. I'm making fun of him. You hear me? I'm making fun of Elon Musk because it is funny as hell, it is petty as hell, and he's the richest man on the planet and he's still dying for attention. It is hilarious to me. It is just hilarious. See? It's funny. Yeah? Chat, isn't that funny? Please tell Rajadam. Say hi. Someone made a YouTube video making a Twitter channel, and no matter what he did, he can't avoid right-wing tweet. His name is D'Angelo. YouTube video making a Twitter channel. I didn't understand that. I know D'Angelo. Yeah, see, chat also thinks it's funny. Yeah. It's like when the child gets a bat so that everyone has to give him batting first. Exactly. It's that behavior. Apparently, exactly. It's like bat mera hai, main batting first karega. But you don't really bat well, sir. You're not great at it. So what? बैट मेरा है, मैं पहले बैटिंग करेगा. तुम्हारे पास किसके पास बैट है क्या? क्रिकेट खेलने का है ना? बैट मेरा है. मस्त लॉजिक. Musk bought Twitter to ban the account that tracked his private plane. Just that? I doubt it. I think there were deeper reasons for it. And oh yeah, another thing that he did after buying Twitter, which I will remind you of, is he banned Substack. So Substack is usually where all these independent journalists post their articles, and they've been trying to earn some money doing their reporting and etc. And of course they use Twitter to promote it, but then Elon just banned it. Like the links were not leading to Substack, they were not showing up. And one fine day he just got up, is like, no more Substack. Funny thing is, the guy who did an investigation for him to find out how the government was interfering with Twitter functioning before he bought it, Mike Taibbi, I feel like, yeah, he published on Substack. So basically, even that guy came out and said, Ki, what the hell, man? What are you doing? Very funny. Again, very funny. Meghnad Danga nachega. Shailesh, why re? Why would I do that? Kuch bhi matlab. What happened to boring company Elon's transportation project? I have no idea. I have no idea. Everybody just says he formed a boring company for transportation, but pata nahi. Twitter is not getting any ads. He is so desperate that he sued his advertisers for not advertising on his platform. Oh yeah, there is another one which I was seeing. Is this the one? बहुत account, बहुत चीजें है मेरे पास. Wait, I'm looking for the one. Oh yeah, there is another one, which is Elon Musk declared that cis or cisgender will be considered a slur on Twitter that can be punishable with suspension. As you can see, there is a pattern of escalation in his behavior where he becomes crazier and crazier as the days go by. Not a great look, I must say. Elon Musk Twitter disbanded its Trust and Safety Council in December, not long after the self-described free speech absolutist brought the social media platform. But while the council is gone, it seems like the tech tycoon himself is deciding what will be considered hate speech. In March, he told his millions of followers that he found cis to be personally offensive, and now it appears that it will be an index term which could result in an account suspension for those who employ it. I mean, come on. What the hell? Cis and cisgender are considered slurs on this platform. Repeated targeted harassment against any account will cause the harassing account to receive minimum temporary suspensions. Term cisgender, it's from cis, from the Latin meaning on this side, and the root opposite of trans, came into popular use as a way of describing people who feel comfortable with the gender that they were assigned at birth. How is that a slur? I don't get it. Anyway, that's Elon. Elon doing Elon things apparently. From Bangladesh, any comments on Yunus? I have no idea what that is. Ismail sir, I have no idea. What are your thoughts on Neuralink? Oh, Neuralink. That chip in your brain? It hasn't it been like had some success also? So, guys, here's the thing about Elon. But one story I wanted to also like point out before we go to my opinion about Elon. Twitter accused of censorship in India as it blocks Modi critics. Canadian politician, poet, and India MP and journalists are among 120 accounts that have been withheld. This happened in India. Twitter has been accused of bowing to government pressure in India. Indian government issued notices to Twitter to remove people in the aftermath of internet shutdown in Punjab during the search for fugitive Sikh separatist leader. Twitter agreed to block more than 120 accounts. Jagmeet Singh, Rupi Kaur ka account was banned, okay? Like that woman literally writes bad poetry. Sorry, are there any Rupi Kaur fans here? I'm sorry if you're a Rupi Kaur fan. I don't get it. I don't get Rupi Kaur. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said bad maybe because I don't get it, but guys, please. Anyway. Yeah, so the basically Indian government ने ban कर दिया, and after they were called out for it, Elon basically said, oh, but it is the law of the land. If we don't do it, our life is in danger. Like the life of my employees is in danger in India. Okay. And since then, for a while, they were giving out reports through their government handle, whatever governance or whatever safety they call it. They were giving out reports that, oh, we got a request to ban from this government, that government. Indian government kept sending it anyway. And they kept banning it anyway. But they kept telling us about it. Now even that has stopped. Who is Rupi Kaur? अबे यार Rupi Kaur मत समझाने लगाओ अभी. Yunus is their interim president. Okay, I have no idea. Friend from Bangladesh, I'm sorry. I haven't been keeping watch on Bangladesh news as much. How come SpaceX is doing so well under Elon Musk? Oh, I will tell you. That was made up stuff. It cannot actually be done. He lied on the Joe podcast. What is made up stuff? The Neuralink thing is made up stuff. Neuralink was done on a crippled person. Results were crazy. I also read reports that the Neuralink thing has been working. I mean, at least it has been showing some promising results. Cody, thank you so much for the support, friend. Elon and Modi ji are same. Nehal, thank you. Elon and Modi ji are the same. पहले लगा था अच्छे है फिर असली रंग रूप बाहर आ गया. Side note, thoughts on what is happening under Congress rule in Himachal. Oh, I already spoke about that earlier. Congress ka. But if there are any specific questions, we'll do a call-in radio after this. After I finish with Elon and Sam Altman, then we will do like a call-in radio quickly. The fact that 300 nerds are gathered here routinely to interact with another nerd is mind-blowing. Elon needs to be here. It will be his therapy. Thank you, Soumyadeep. Thank you. Much appreciated. Elon is welcome also, in case he wants to. Elon Musk is a trend setter. That he is. I must give you that. So my view of Elon is simple, very simple, crisp lines mein I'm going to tell you. One is the man is a genius. There is no denying it. At least he's a great manager. He's a genius manager. Revolutionized the electric car industry, correct? Revolutionized space, like rockets. Landable rockets, all the things. Now, you might say that he himself didn't invent anything, but at the same time, he did do really well in his initial career, which is like he had like two businesses. One was Zip2, which he sold. Then he formed this company called X.com, his first X.com, which was turned into PayPal, which he sold for a shit ton of money also, made a bunch of money, and put that money into SpaceX and Tesla. I feel like that was like 50% of his net worth or something. And then the man was relentless. He was just going after one problem after the other, trying to figure out how to make cheaper rockets and better electric cars, constantly changing the assembly lines to make it more conducive. Both his plans were thought to be crazy. But now Tesla is the most wanted car around the world. I mean, everybody wants a Tesla apparently. A car company does no advertising, which is weird. Their designs are open source. Again, weird. And the assembly line, the gigafactories, etc., that he's building are kind of crazy. Okay, you have to give him that. Second is the rocket thing. Now everybody's using his rockets. Like he literally put up internet in space. Like at least his companies did. Now you might say that the people working with him are the ones who are doing the things, which I agree with. They're absolute geniuses. But the fact that they all aligned with his vision is also important. You need a person like him to push people into doing crazy things, right? He's a very shitty boss because he loses his temper all the time. He's very shitty to his people. Whatever. That criticism is also there. Bad working hours, bad behavior, all the things. But did he do great things? Yes. Is he a shitty person? He's an ass. Yes. Is he a man-child also? Yes. All the things are yes. Should he have bought Twitter? No. That's the confusing part of the whole tale of Elon Musk. Things are going great. Space internet. Whoa, what is happening? La 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 la. Then suddenly he's like, let's buy Twitter. I'ma fix social media now. No, dude. No, just no. No, just no. And then. And now he just wants love from the world. Now he just wants attention and love. It's really sad. He could have stuck to that. He could have stuck to the boring company, which also didn't do anything apparently. Neuralink, which is now a chip in your brain, which will help you control your computer with your brain, is showing some interesting results. That's there. XAI. By the way, Elon Musk is also the person who was one of the founding members of OpenAI. So the current chat GPT thingy that they're doing, the reason why he keeps fighting about the next character in our story with the next character, which is Sam Altman, is because he's one of the people who founded OpenAI and then left because they were losing it apparently. Then he founded his own company. Benefit corporations is something I learnt about today, which is such a weird thing. Anyway. Can't wait for space to have traffic issues in the future, but I'll probably die when that happens. Dear Abhi, you never know. अच्छा chat एक छोटा सा एक random question पूछना था. How many years do you think you are going to live? Realistically speaking, how many years do you think you are going to live? 200. Hi Val, how are you doing? 65, 45. क्या रे तुम लोग? 70, 80 depends on your health insurance. 80, 60, 80, 74, 75, 75, 65. What is this? Huh? Okay. 40 years, 60 years, 70 if no accident, 69, okay. Till 2060, there is a specific day. I'm not so sure. 85. I think I'm going to live till a 120. For sure. I think Listen, right now we are sitting in 2024. I'm like, what, approaching 35. See, by 2050, 25 years more. So that will be how much? 60, right? 60, yeah. That's half life. That's half. Yes, I'm still a youngling. Because in another, I don't know, another 50 years to जीने वाले हो, right? Like, I think 80 is your conservative estimate. Do you really think that in 50 years nothing will change? I don't think so. I think what is going to happen is we're going to have bionic arms, and we are going to have organs growing in petri dishes and whatever, which is already happening. Biotechnology will go nuts, AI will go nuts, and then we shall live longer. Maybe forever as a brain in a jar. Meghnad, you live in Delhi. Fair point, JM. Fair point. Fair point. I'm 16, so I have a lot of years. Exactly, Saturday. You're barely a baby right now. Barely. Anyway, random. That is the optimist in me talking. Let us go to the other guy. Kidhar gaya? Where is other guy? Saw you on Guruji's Satsang. Great work. Thank you so much, Vikram Singh. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. That's really kind of you, sir. किधर गया? हाँ, ये वाला. Wait. So, friends, OpenAI में craziness is happening. You guys know OpenAI? If you don't know OpenAI, say hi. Okay, I don't assume things, okay? I don't assume things at all. You might be someone who is like, what is this OpenAI? क्या बात कर रहा है ये लड़का? ये कौन चोमू है दूसरा जो मेरे thumbnail पे है? The other guy in the center. If you don't know OpenAI, if you don't know Sam Altman, please say hi. Vivek doesn't know. Okay. I always knew Altman would do this. Mother of ChatGPT. Yeah. Comic scene. Yeah, that's who they are. That's who they are. Chomu Sam. Yeah, mother of ChatGPT is a good explanation. Ivana, you don't know? Well,
intelligence startup OpenAI.
Anyway, so Sam Altman and Elon Musk and a few other people, they founded this company called OpenAI, which made a breakthrough in the stochastic parrot model, as we call it. Basically, word calculator. The AI that you're seeing today, which is generative AI, it's a word calculator. It predicts the next word and it makes paragraphs, which turns into a page, which turns into a book, and which goes on and on. So that's what they did. The transformer model is what they call it. So the current ChatGPT, etc. AI nuttiness that you're seeing started by OpenAI. Okay, they're the first ones who put it into practice and put it out in the world. It's a word predictor. Yeah, it's a word predictor. It's a word calculator.
It took it Thursday after three of its top executives exited the company. In a memo to employees, Chief Technology Officer Mira Murati said she wants to, quote, create the time and space to do my own exploration. Hours later, OpenAI's Chief Research Officer Bob McGrew and Vice President of Research Barrett Zoff also announced their departures. This comes as the company's CEO, Sam Altman, is reportedly preparing to turn OpenAI into a traditional for-profit company. Altman, who was fired in November of 2023 and then rehired 5 days later, is hoping the move will attract investors like Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Apple. For more on this, I want to bring in Connie Guglielmo. She is the Senior Vice President focused on...
So what has been happening in Sam Altman's life is that when it was formed, it was supposed to be a not-for-profit, because they were like, oh, if you are creating something as powerful as AI, it should serve humanity. So a for-profit way of looking at things will not serve humanity. So they were just a bunch of scientists who came together and they started developing AI, right, as we know it right now. Now, over time, what happened is that they came up with this transformer model. It is the old idea which they adapted. They made it workable. They got the processing right, all the things, and then they put together ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT was supposed to be like a research thing first, which they decided to suddenly make public out to the world. Once they did, once people started using it, it was the fastest growing app ever during that time. Now, what happened internally is that they realized that they have a gold mine in their hands. And Sam Altman must have seen like dollar signs. Cha-ching! Kuch to chal raha hai yahan pe. So then, since then, there have been... So initially they were great because they were like, oh, we are still developing greatness of humanity, safety hoga. We will not release AI out in the world to destroy it. We are going to keep it in control. It will work with humanity and for humanity. Then things changed. It got more and more popular. Microsoft came in. Microsoft did this mega giant deal with basically OpenAI. They threw like some $10 billion at them, something ridiculous like that, and also gave them cloud servers, space, Azure, whatever. They promised them like a separate facility to do their data processing and everything. So Microsoft had the capability of doing that because giant company. So then what they did was, so there is the not-for-profit company OpenAI. Under that, they formed a for-profit LLP just to crack this deal with Microsoft. Now that was bizarre to begin with. How is a not-for-profit running a for-profit entity? I have no clue. Then there was a hearing in Congress where Sam Altman was called and said, oh, how much money do you earn? And Sam Altman is like, no, I have too much money right now. I don't earn anything. I just do it for the fun of it. And he has no equity, nothing. Everybody's like, what is this genius man? Self-sacrificial only. So not-for-profit company, apparently the logic was that there will be a board of directors and like people who would take calls about the for-profit also. And they were going to be aligned with safety and humanity, and they will not let the AI go out of control and lots of ethical issues. And that was the main reason. Then one day, Sam Altman gets fired by the board in 2023. Suddenly, one day, this guy, this chap, where is this? किधर गया? ये वाला बंदा, ये वाला जो है ना, ये गोरा लड़का, अरे गोरा लड़का, ये गोरा लड़का. This one gets fired suddenly, right? One day, out of nowhere. Everybody's like, wait, what is happening? What is happening? The board fires him as the CEO. And then Sam Altman, like a cool character that he is, starts a revolt within OpenAI. So all the employees then suddenly come out and they're like, oh, OpenAI is nothing without its people. We all support Sam Altman, la 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 la. And then there is Microsoft involved now. Now Microsoft is also like Peaches doing medal. And then suddenly the board gets wiped and Sam Altman is back and there is a new board which is conducive to him. 1 year later, main tech bro, over that year, his chief scientist left, Ilya Suskubar, and a few other people left. His president was sent on leave, or he went on leave, apparently. He's still not reappeared. Just casually disappeared like 3 or 4 months ago. Pata nahi kidhar chala gaya. Now, turns out, there are 3 others who have suddenly quit. Meera Murthy, who is their chief technology officer, that's a big post, chief research officer also, and VP of research, all 3 of them have simultaneously resigned. Okay. Sam Altman has given a sad statement about, oh, I learned so much for them. They were so nice, but they wanted to move on. And this was the plan all along. Ha ha ha. This is what is happening. And Ilyas Sutskover. Yes, that's the one. And then on the other hand, Mira is like, oh, I want to go and want to like explore other things. Turns out this happened because, now, this is the important part. It is changing again. OpenAI to remove not-profit control and give Sam Altman equity. So tech bro is now going to be rich. He's going to have some ridiculous equity apparently. OpenAI plots to restructure into for-profit benefit corporation. Not-profit board no longer controls for-profit. CEO Sam Altman to receive equity. अभी तक पता नहीं है कितना है, but Sam Altman will receive equity for the first time in the for-profit company, which could be worth 150 billion. As it tries to remove cap on returns for investors. We remain focused on building AI that benefits everyone, and we are working with our board to ensure that we are best positioned to succeed. Not profit is core to our mission and will continue to exist. Arey, but bhai, how? So yeah, details of the proposed corporate structure first reported by Reuters highlight significant governance changes happening behind the scenes at one of the most important AI companies. The plan is still being hashed out with lawyers. Timeline will be uncertain. Restructuring also comes amid a series of leadership changes. This is what I was telling you about. So apparently, so this is the guy. Greg Brockman, OpenAI's president, has also been on leave. Apparently, he's been on leave for a while now. Have you heard of this meme called "What did Ilya see"? If you know, say hi. What did Ilya see? 150 billion checks bank account. I need 8 more zeros. Yeah. Oh, you know? Ooh, there are some AI nerds here. Nice. Sectum Sempra, Abhiram, Chetan, Pramod. Yeah. You hear me. Comic sense also. So, guys, this is a very fun meme. Okay, what did Ilya see? Again, the nerds who know this, please correct me if I'm wrong. So when Ilya, their chief scientist, who was like with Sam Altman right from the beginning, he left, right? And the way he left was apparently very weird. There were talks about how OpenAI had made like a massive breakthrough in AI development, and ChatGPT, like, you know, had like advanced, and there is like this other trial version that has been going on the side, which has suddenly started showing superhuman intelligence and crazy processing power, whatever, like insane AI basically. That was the rumor that started spreading. And apparently when this Ilya left, there were a lot of sources who said that he came out of some meeting like looking extremely shell-shocked, and he wouldn't talk to anybody. And then everybody started asking, what did he see inside there? Which freaked him out so much, because next day he gave the resignation. So everybody is now wondering, what did Ilya see? So after Mira left, Mira is also another old timer in OpenAI. Now the meme has been revived saying, what did Mira feel? Like, what did Ilya see? What did Mira feel? Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. Tell me. AGI. So that's what I'm saying, no? Like he saw something, and apparently that became a meme. I mean, again, all based on sources. It's a meme, guys. It's a meme. I'm not saying it actually happened. It's just origin stories. Isn't AI consuming too much power to generate profit? Oh yeah, Ritam. So one more thing, guys. Apparently, OpenAI is currently spending about $7 billion annually, and it is earning $3 billion. So it is massively in the red. So one of the reasons why I was watching a few videos and seeing a few opinion pieces on this. One of the reasons why they might be turning it into a for-profit company is because they want massive investors to maintain their processing and expenditure and all the things. So they saw that theek hai, we are charging people, we are getting some income, but it is never enough. They need more processing power and more server space and more GPUs. Now there are, what are they called? TPUs, which NVIDIA has invented, I think, which is like a specific AI processing PU. Chip. Processing unit. Saw our demise. Tried with different device and account as well. Still don't see join option. Sudiksha, can you try from your desktop? Probably that works. I'm not so sure. NPU. It's called NPU? Wait, what is it called? Neural processing unit. Wait, TPU has been there for a while. Okay. Google came up with TPUs. I'm sorry. I think that what was the new one that they came up with? NVIDIA. That is a neural processing unit, right? Which is only for AI. TPU Google product. Okay, fair enough. You can't see join button on iPhones. Oh, might be a thing. Like try with desktop. Desktop usually works. ChatGPT, Goldmine, and NVIDIA are the tools to mine gold. Yeah. These numbers, I'm thinking Sam Altman is Sanatan Altwal. Okay. AI is just a bubble. Actual implementation is very slow. Meme hai bhai, varna abhi tak I would have been unemployed. Yeah. It is unfair to the people who built it thinking that it is not an LLC. Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you start it as a not-for-profit and then your mission changes suddenly midway and then people start leaving, there's nothing surprising to it. Kya kar sakte hai, I guess. Rich people, tech bros. One AI search emits 15 times more than one Google search. That's what like people have been giving, like what one AI search is equal to like one glass of water and stuff like that. राज यादव, listen, तेरे को एक बात बताता हूँ राज यादव. Profit incentive is the driving force behind innovations. You could have ended the sentence here, right? But like an absolute prick, you add the last line to trigger me and my chat, right? Raj Yadav, if you don't want a permanent ban, I highly recommend you to stop this absolutely garbage behavior. Please, I'm requesting you this time. Please stop this. I know you do this to trigger me, but it is not funny anymore, dude. Like, it was a great gimmick earlier, but now it is getting extremely freaking annoying. Okay? So, either shut the fuck up or behave. You can talk to me, you can end the sentence here, we can have a nice discussion, but currently, reading this last line is pissing me off. Okay? And you are being an absolute prick here. I know this because I've spoken to you personally and you do this all the time. So now I'm going to ban you, right? But, dekhte hain. Maybe at some point I'll let you in again. I've hidden him. It's okay. Dude just doesn't get the message. It's okay. Like I hear you guys, and I think he was being homophobic earlier also. So रहने दो. थोड़ा weird हो गया है. Someone in my team sent me this screenshot, which was actually something that I was thinking of it as like a fun thing, but someone collected all the Raj Yadav messages in one stream, put it in a screenshot, and sent it to me. I felt very weird, and now I get it. I mean, I'm like, I was still using him like a punching bag, but वर्थ इट नहीं है ये सब. नो, बाय बाय राज यादव, स्क्रू यू. It's entertaining when Meghnad is triggered. See, Bhavya, if you want to be entertained, I get it, right? But Raj Yadav has done this for months and he keeps doing the same thing. He doesn't even innovate with his triggering, okay? So, like, it's the same shit. And when I don't pay attention to him, he tries to trigger my chat, which he has been doing consistently recently. So, no. Bye bye, Raj Yadav. Have a good time. आपका और राज यादव का कितना टॉक्सिक रिलेशनशिप है. वो गाली खाने आता है और आप गाली देते पे हो, फिर वो आता है. या लॉन्ग जॉन सिल्वर, यस, या. एंड आई थिंक इट्स टाइम टू स्टॉप. आई अग्री. It's making me feel weird now. I was still like, ha ha ha, so funny. Now I'm not. Yeah. It's not funny anymore. Raj Yadav is super annoying. I blocked him a month ago. Yeah. When will we see the first trillionaire and who will be the first person? I don't know. Maybe our business, sir. Who knows? Okay, should we do call-in radio, friends? Let's do some call-in radio. It is 10:30. I'm going to take a bit of a break, but I will be back in. I don't need a break actually today, but I will take one. I'll just walk around a little bit and come back. And till then, wait. Today our friend Trishi was on leave, and I told her to chill. So there was no nerdy dashboard today. Is this fine? Yeah, okay. Okay, taking a break, putting on some music and coming back. Five minutes. Then we'll do call-in radio. Hello. Back. 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 Let us start our stage. Just a second, node friends. Oh, there are already people on stage even before I started it. Wow. Eager people to talk, huh? Eager. Very eager you are. हो रहा है क्रिएट हो रहा है मैं भेजता है फ्रेंड्स मैं भेज रहा है लिंक रुक जाओ I'm going to send you link here just a second chat hello Shata
Hello, hi.
how are you
I
doing
had to say
friend
ऐसा ब्रेक पे जाने का तो कर्सर मोदी जी के फेस पे नहीं रखने का
मैंने
एस्थेटिक
कहाँ
खराब
रखा
होता है
था
हमारे ब्रेक का
मोदी जी के
देयर वाज
चेहरे
सम
पे था
हेडलाइन
ओह
सम हेडलाइन एंड पूरा एस्थेटिक खराब हो गया स्ट्रीम का हम लोग का कैट जीफ के बीच में श्री सर
Yeah, people are already here. How does this happen? Like, I thought people can come only if I start the stage.
No, we are smart.
Yeah, they can wait for you to start the stage.
Damn. Okay, so like a lot of people already here. So guys, I shared the Discord link already and some people already know how to do this. So they are already in line. You can come in. You can talk to me about anything and everything. As always. So yeah, it is first come first serve. So thoda patient hona padega friends and I will continue this till 12. So I'll try to Shweta, Trish, should we do rapid fire or should I do decently long calls?
No, you should do rapid fire because there's already 12 people in queue.
Rapid fire kare?
So
Okay, rapid fire it is let me see.
Which means what? Like 5 minutes per
10,
person?
10 minutes?
Oh,
10
okay.
minutes is okay. Like usually we do like 15-20 minutes sometimes. So like 10 minutes is fine. Okay.
Yay.
Let's get Sectum Sempra first. Hello Sectum Sempra. Come on the stage.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Sectum Sembra. How are you doing?
Yeah, hi. I've been trying to talk to you for a long time. Yeah.
Hello. You have made it, friend.
Yeah. I'm so happy. So before that, I want to just complain as you always have your stream during my meetings. Like we have around 6 o'clock is our meeting. Yeah, that's fine. I
Oh, okay.
still log in and mute my meetings and I listen to you. Uh,
Okay. So it's a
yeah.
good
Mainly, I just
thing then,
wanted.
isn't it?
Yeah. Meetings are boring, so at least I can watch you in the
Exactly. So
side.
you should thank me. Yeah. Why is that a complaint?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, go on,
So
go on.
sometimes even I have to speak in the meeting. That time I
Yeah,
have to mute you.
correct.
Yeah. I don't want to take much of your time. I
Yeah.
just want to basically what that Rajada was saying, like, all this commie stuff. I
Yeah.
think he doesn't realize all the innovation is from all this independent hippie kind of people sitting and trying to innovate something.
Yeah.
It's just that commercialized by this people like Sam Altman.
Yeah. Yeah, and also like
Yeah,
the entire like the AI thing that was developed was actually made by scientists who wanted it to work as a not for profit, and also care about the
yeah.
safety, like like about, because they genuinely feel that the AI has potential to destroy everything. So let's not let that happen.
Yeah, I'm even talking about just before that, like the whole concept of AI was a bunch of people in California and all. They were like all high on LSD, and they were like, "Why don't we build something like that?" And they
Hmm.
were like, "That's how it started." Even our internet and all these protocols, that was also from defense,
Hmm.
again funded by public money.
Hmm.
And the actual internet was also a bunch of scientists sitting and trying to connect their devices in their labs. That is how it came up. And I don't know why they say, like, there's no innovation is from capitalism, but it's just commercialization,
Yeah.
not the innovation.
Yeah, I,
Yeah,
I,
I
I
just wanted to.
agree. And also just hold on a second. Just hold on a
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
Say something. Mm,
yeah. Can you
okay.
hear me now?
Yeah, now you can. Now. No, I was just mapping you on my volume control. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Absolutely. And someone was telling me that a lot of innovations have been done by communists. Who was that? Um, Someone was telling me in the last call or the one before that only. Uh, Anyway, no, but
Yeah.
I was thinking of Ravish's video, where
Okay.
he did this tour of, I believe, MIT, where he pointed out
Yeah.
how a lot of the money that MIT gets is in the form of government grants, and
That.
like
Yeah.
for-profit companies basically just hire the people who have invented those things and just take them forward.
Even not just technology, even the medicine field. It's all those lab researchers,
Yeah,
and then they just pick up this, they just patent it, and they start making money out of it. Even
yeah,
even that medicine is also, yeah.
yeah. I
Uh,
agree. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. This is just the point I was just trying to make. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about, like, with respect to reservations and things like that. I keep hearing a lot of people, like, get rid of reservation, blah blah blah, all that.
Hmm.
I am myself SC, like coming from Lambanis. I'm not sure if you heard of those people.
Where?
But yeah,
Tell me more.
yeah, Lambanis are those gypsy kind of people
Okay. So like
who like
nomadic tribe.
nomadic tribes. Yeah.
From where?
I'm from Karnataka, but yeah, we are found everywhere in Andhra, Rajasthan, Maharashtra. We
Oh,
are
very
everywhere.
interesting.
Basically, we're like,
Very interesting. Okay.
yeah. And also, basically, what happened was we were the Amazons of that time, and I
Okay.
think once the British came and the railways, all that stuff started, and people just settled wherever they were. Like, so they're
Right.
just settled everywhere.
Right.
And yeah, so basically it's just that my father studied, and he was able to get like he was a government employee,
Hmm.
and he was able to, like, get a proper jobs. That's how he was able to provide education for us, and
Right.
me and my sister, we use the quota and all that stuff, and
Hmm.
that's how we are able to, like, start go to abroad, things like that.
Right. Right.
And now I'll kind of push my cousins and those people to, like, start utilizing all these kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't understand when they say that stop it, or it doesn't help, or it's enough is enough. But it's just that I was able to do because my father studied. It's like
Hmm.
it kind of it takes some time, right? I don't understand how they say that. Yeah, it's enough. Now it's done. Like,
No, it will
yeah,
take a lot of time, and also it's about so like thousands of years of oppression is what you're trying to get rid of, right? And we barely
yeah,
started. It's like 3 generations, 4 generations old maximum.
yeah. And also, like, my sister is a little bit ignorant, and she never used to understand why some teachers used to misbehave with her, and they used to create problems with her. And every time I lecture her, see from caste angle, you'll understand. Then she realized, oh yeah, actually that's why that teacher was misbehaving with me. They used to be like this to me. She didn't realize it was because of that. So I mean, I like, how do you say, like, unless you're not in that position, you won't be able to say it.
No, also like I mean, was your just a strange question, but
Uh-huh.
was your
Yeah.
sister not able to notice that because she was privileged? Like, I mean, she felt privileged, or like, what was the thing there? Or
No, like, so let's say in college and school, and also she's a surgeon, and she was working in uh, yeah, Lucknow. I don't want to say more, but yeah, she used to work there earlier. And then she used to feel that, like, for example, residents are there. Some residents, she used to work like 40 hours continuously, and even work on weekends. And she just asked for like couple of days holidays, and they created a big issue for her.
Right,
And there are
right.
other people who are like other residents, they're taking off, they're like, I'm not coming, they're doing all this kind of stuff, they're not even doing night duties, and they whatever their consultants were fine with it. And the same thing in school, what used to happen is there was one Brahmin teacher, lecturer,
Right.
whatever, used to be very rude to her or create problem for her. And she never used to realize that. I had to tell her, see it from this angle. Even I was ignorant at that time. Now I'm kind of a little bit realizing it. Then I explain her. Then she realizes, oh, actually, now it makes sense. Even
Correct, correct.
I'm not saying even I was aware at that time. Now I'm kind of aware of. When I look back, I realize that.
Right, right. Interesting.
Yeah, like,
Um,
yeah, yeah. I mean, again, it just with maturity. Even also, I was like one of those people that, like, oh, you need to work hard. Like, grind mentality, then only you will succeed, all that nonsense. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm not saying working hard is bad. I'm just saying is you're not becoming Elon Musk by just working hard. Yeah,
Yeah, of course not. Like, I mean, it's
being at right,
like a levels of
being at right
privilege
place at
start
right time.
like long before you are even born. So it's just again, people, I don't know why people don't understand the concept that so there was this very funny tweet I saw which I think sort of captures this so well. It's like stop your SIPs because it is never going to beat their generational wealth,
Yeah,
which was
yeah,
such
yeah,
a
yeah.
hard hitting tweet, and I was like, yeah, thanks for that. Stop
Yeah.
your rate of growth will never beat their generational wealth. And also it will help them,
Definitely.
honestly. Like SIPs will help them increase their generational wealth.
Uh, Everything is made for. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Zaktim Zumbra, anything
Yeah.
else?
No, no, it's okay. I don't want to take much time. Thank you so much.
Thank you
I
so
want
much,
the others
friend.
to speak.
Thank you for coming by.
Take care. Bye.
Let's get Net. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Net.
Yeah, so I'm new to your channel, and
Hello.
no- so before I say anything else, I just wanna compliment you on your aesthetic.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, I'm talking about your profile pic, just that glasses and that beard.
Oh, you mean
I don't know, I
the
just
Golwalkar thing, yeah.
yeah, there's just a certain kind of aesthetic to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I recognize your voice, friend. You've been here before, no?
No.
Okay, fine. Let's go. Let's start
Okay,
again.
so
Hello. Who are you?
about Sam. I'm a new guy. I've never been here.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go. Tell me, what do you want to talk about?
So about Sam Altman, it's true. You were talking about him. You said that he just commercialized something. He didn't. came up with the original idea. He didn't write the original paper, right?
Did I say that? No, I said that the transformer model was invented before. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So he didn't came up with the original idea. He just used that transformer model
Yeah.
to create this massive company. Well, that's true, but you know what's also true? Without Sam Altman, the transformer model, it was a paper, it was published on a paper.
Hmm.
It been just that. It would have been just that, just a paper. It
Okay.
would have never amounted to a service that is used and known by everybody. So for this kind of thing, you need ambition,
Right.
and that's what entrepreneurs and that's what capitalism is good at. So I think capitalism is good.
Hmm.
And also, even let's just say that that paper about the transformer model never existed.
Okay.
Would that have changed anything? Do you think that would have changed anything?
I don't know. I mean, like, we did change a lot of things. Like, I mean, sure, like, Sam must have put it in, like, action, and full credit to him.
Yeah,
So,
it's what ChatGPT is based on. So, if it didn't exist, do you think ChatGPT wouldn't exist?
I guess, no, yeah. The same way, I guess something else would be there.
Yeah, exactly. They would have just used another architecture there. There's no shortage of alternate architectures.
Okay, yeah, fair.
So, yeah, and also another thing about Hezbollah, that recent thing. I was watching your last stream, and there
Hmm.
was just so much misinformation
Hmm.
about the recent attack on Hezbollah,
Okay.
and you were just platforming them without challenging them at all. I was
Recent
astonished.
attack on
So
Hezbollah, okay.
that terrorist group.
Recent attack in Lebanon, you mean?
Yeah, there's a terrorist group in Lebanon, Hezbollah.
So
There was
you
a
said,
recent
so
attack.
you say that there was an attack on Lebanon.
Yes, I suppose you can say that.
So say na, ki why are you like, there was an attack on Hezbollah apparently? Like, you're talking about the pager attack, right?
Yeah, so Hezbollah is in Lebanon.
Yeah.
So you can say it was an attack on Lebanon.
It was an attack on Lebanon and probably targeted at Hezbollah. But of course, like, you cannot guarantee that the pager was with all people who had pagers when Lebanon. Children died.
Yes, I can guarantee that. You know why? Because Israel, so they had intel that a specific batch of pagers is ordered by Hezbollah,
Okay.
and so they intercepted that specific batch. That batch was only going to go to Hezbollah. It wasn't going to anybody else. So they intercepted that and replaced some of the parts with explosives. And so
And
when the
that's great,
terrorists
right?
Yeah, and when the terrorists got their hands on the pagers, they exploded, and they knew that it's only the terrorists who um, received all the damage,
And the
because that
children who died?
were they holding those pagers? I think that was like collateral. They were
Oh, so that's
standing
fine,
around.
right? Some children, if they die, it's fine.
No, that's horrible.
Yeah, so
But whose fault is that?
the people who put the bombs in the pagers?
No, it's Hezbollah's fault.
Acha, so the
For
people who put the bombs in the pager basically are fine. Like they वो क्या ही कर सकते हैं, कुछ बच्चों ने पकड़ लिया, वो तो हो ही सकता है.
yeah. So Hezbollah,
Anshul, are you done?
Anshu.
No, are you done? I mean, I know why you're here. So, okay, go on. Next argument. Let's get this over with. I was platforming other things. You're platforming the other side. Ho gaya? Next.
Um, okay. So about Hamas, you said there's a genocide going on. Can you elaborate that?
There is a genocide going on in Palestine, yes.
Yes, I'm asking you to elaborate that.
There is Israel who is dropping bombs on basically people, killing children,
Can you
and
define
also
genocide?
hapless citizens.
Can you define genocide?
Targeted killing of a group of people when they are completely helpless and overpowered by the oppressor.
So genocide is defined as the intentional killing of an ethnicity uh, for the purposes of eradicating them.
Okay, and what are you saying that it's not a genocide? So what is it?
No, I'm saying it's plausible, plausibly. I agree with what the international
Are you
courts
an
say.
Indian?
Yes.
Why are you supporting Israel?
Why am I? I'm not supporting Israel.
Your
So,
all of your
anyways,
arguments are in support of Israel. So why are you supporting Israel? Why are you being a Zionist shill for no reason?
I disagree. I don't like Israel. Do you want me to say bad things about Israel? I have criticisms for them as well.
बोलो फिर
So,
criticisms भी दे दो साथ में.
okay, yeah. So Israel is guilty of slavery because they have military conscription, and October 7th was an attack on civilians because they have military conscription. Every Jewish Israeli is not a civilian. They are military reservists. They are military targets. They are not civilians,
Oh,
and
that is
they
your
are given.
criticism, not the fact that they are bombing like people left, right, center and killing children.
So my criticism is that they should get out of West Bank and Gaza because that's an occupation, that's illegal, and that's horrible. And Israel shouldn't even exist. They came to Israel because of the Holocaust. I understand that the Holocaust was horrible, but that doesn't mean you can oppress. You can just invade another country. So yeah, they should go back to where they came from. So
Where did they come from?
So there was mass immigration from Europe when the Holocaust happened, and a lot of the Jews came to Israel.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so yeah, that shouldn't have happened. I understand Holocaust is horrible and all, but the Palestinians, those poor guys, shouldn't have to
okay,
bear the
Anshul,
bullshit as
like
well.
I don't think I should platform you honestly. Like you were complaining last time that I platformed someone
I'm
who
not
was
Anshul.
saying things
I'm
about.
not Anshul. Stop calling me that.
Yeah, okay, whoever you are, net. So I don't think I should platform you now.
Okay, so I have 3 minutes left, I think. Can you tell me what did I say that's wrong? I gave you criticism
I
of
just don't
Israel.
like you, man.
Why? I have
I
three
don't like
minutes.
your
Tell me.
arguments. I don't like you. I think you're making some really weird arguments and you're
What
being
weird argument am I
dishonest.
making?
You're making bad faith arguments. You think you're very smart, basically, and you're not talking to me on a level that I understand, honestly. You're very smart. I'm clearly dumb enough and not understanding what you're
Can
saying,
you
the
specifically
complex
tell me?
arguments you're making.
Can you be specific?
Hmm?
Can you be specific, please?
No, I just don't like you, honestly.
You just don't like me. You cannot substantiate that. You cannot say anything. You cannot point to something specific that you don't like about me.
No, I
You're
can't. I
just saying
just
you
don't
don't like
like
me.
you. I feel very weird talking to you.
Okay, well, so I think it's time for me to go. But let me tell you, I have, I think, one last minute left.
Hmm.
So I like you.
Hmm.
I think the tone of my voice is putting you off.
Hmm.
That wasn't intentional.
Okay.
I apologize if that it gave you the wrong impression.
Okay.
But I like you, and I wish to speak with you again. And
Okay.
I guess have a nice day.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you so much for ending this on a great note, man. Thank you. Much appreciated. Bye. Let's get Super Devil.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I was there on the previous AMA too.
You were what?
In the
Oh
previous,
yes, you're Super Devil from Tripura. I remember you.
yeah.
Yes.
So first of all, I wanted to say that I guess you banned my account from your channel, so I cannot send you emails or live chat or comments.
I banned
So
your
I tried
account?
sending an not banned, I guess hidden your account. I
Okay.
mean,
I'm not so sure.
on
I'll
the
check. I'll
Instagram
check. What
stage,
was your username?
Super Devil.
Super Devil? Okay, fine. I'll check.
Yeah,
I
I
will
know why you
unhide you
banned
again.
yeah, because I just called Magnet is becoming cringe and you just hid my account,
Oh
so I
yeah,
cannot do
maybe.
anything.
Yeah.
So I
Do you think I'm
yeah
becoming cringe?
no because when you were using the soundboard at the beginning, it was like you're using the wrong sound at the wrong time, and it was a little cringy. Now you are okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So, okay, I will unban you. I guess situationally I
Okay.
must have banned you because I didn't like it
Yeah,
when you said that I was being cringe.
yeah, I understand. I understand.
You know how these things work.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
why do you think Twitter means when you create a new Twitter account, they'll just send you transphobic and homophobic tweets in the homepage before you've
Okay.
just watched anything. It's just becoming a right-wing cult. Just you can just open Twitter because I opened, I guess, last year or this year, I forgot.
Hmm.
So after that, it was all right-wing content, and I had to block them.
Hmm.
And now it's not right-wing content. Now it's just filled with porn.
Hmm.
And why it is so much uncensored in a
I
open
think one
platform?
of the
Like,
things that Elon did when he took over was the first thing I think he did was he fired his trust and safety team, policy team, trust and safety team. So the people who were making sure that new people, young people don't see this kind of triggering and inappropriate content. Frankly, he just didn't care, so he banned them. And so he fired all of those people. Therefore, the fallout of that is that nobody is doing it anymore. So therefore, now you are able to see all of this shit.
because it's not just post on the homepage. Now, for a few days, it's in my notifications of some girls, I mean, naked. It's just in my notifications.
Oh, it's in your
And
notification
it's,
now. Okay, that's weird. I have
yeah,
never seen this happening.
there's,
Oh, one thing I will tell you,
there's,
go to preferences and turn on your content filter to highest. There is an option.
okay,
Like if you go to
okay.
preferences, there is like a content filter or like some filter they have. Just turn it to the highest level. You will be very blissful. And also always hide and liberally block people. Even if you don't like tweets, block them.
Not,
Block the accounts.
from a dangerous, not dangerous, hateful ideas.
Okay.
And also, last day, I was thinking, should I share this story or not? So I
Which
took
one?
permission from my father. No, last day about that PWD, one story I didn't share.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What happened to my with my father?
Right.
Is my father is means he joined his job in '97, so he was a junior engineer.
Right.
So there was a village, and it needed a bridge.
Hmm.
And I guess uh, they were they were not building means good bridges. They're just making something that would work. And next year when it rains again, it just breaks again.
Okay.
So my father just went there and told the village people that, oh, I have planned everything. Now it's up to the MLA to approve it, and you'll get a proper bridge which will last for at least 20 or so years.
Hmm.
And then the MLA called my father senior, and he was scolding like, who did you send in that village? He doesn't know about anything. He doesn't know how to speak. Basically, they were not building the bridge because as long as there exists a problem,
Hmm.
they will get elected again. Because they
Okay.
were just showing them the solution of the problem.
But then
So they're not
why did
getting
it
the
keep collapsing, by the way? Like, I mean, like, so were they using inferior material, or where was it planned badly, or is the flood so bad that they just didn't get
no,
time
not
to?
bad flood. It was like planned badly, and it was not like a proper steel bridge. It was like made with wood or something.
Okay. Okay.
And not proper. And my father wanted there to be a steel bridge
Right.
so that it won't collapse.
Oh, okay.
So that was the plan.
Just a
So
second. Hold on.
yeah.
Sorry, chat. Is there echo now? I think
Hello,
the echo will go. I hope.
hello.
Yeah, yeah. Go on, go
Yeah.
on. Sorry. Yeah.
So the MLA died, the government changed, but the politics here didn't change anything. Like earlier, for it was CPIM for 25 years.
Right.
There was no development. Now there is BJP for I guess 7 or 6 years. Still no changes. I mean, there is small development that just happens with time.
Right.
Uh, uh, but there is not a big development in a way that why did we change from CPM to BJP when there is no change in the governance at all?
But like the same people went from CPM to BJP, right? If I'm not wrong, there was mass exodus from
No,
CPM into BJP.
from Congress to BJP it was.
From Congress to BJP
Because
it was.
because people were not voting Congress because what happened I guess in the 80s.
Right.
They allied themselves with some regional party and they were kind of terrorist group and there were a lot of terrorist activity going on in Tripura. And after that, people lost trust in Congress and then started the 25 years of left front rule.
Okay.
And now people got bored of the left front because they just got too comfortable having no opposition.
Right.
And after 2014, people saw Modi and he also came to Tripura. I guess the second or third
No,
prime
but
minister.
what is the
who came to
point you're
Tripura.
trying to make, Super Devil? I think you go from one to the other to
Oh,
the
I
other like
forgot.
very
I
fast,
was
yeah.
like,
Because you have a minute.
there is no
Then I have to change calls, yeah.
There was no development in the state. So the political parties are not helping. So what can be done?
So एक काम करना है, like as I told you this last time also, I think one of the things, again, I cannot give you that answer honestly because I have no answer, right? I don't live there. I don't know what is happening there. Like this bridge example that you just gave me, right? Again, I don't know why it happened there. Like, do you know why it happened there?
No, my father knows the exact details because he
So
was the
then
engineer.
maybe talk to a few people in Tripura about why your situation is like this. Why are your representatives unresponsive? And if anybody has actually tried to approach them and talk to them, and what was the response they got? Maybe that will give you a better idea of why, and then we can discuss this again. Because I remember last call mein also you made the same points, and now also you are making the same points. So, I mean, there is no advancement in this conversation right now, right?
No, I thought that if I just make it make people aware of this issue, then maybe means some news channel may cover it or someone just get some help from externals also because here the government is too comfortable.
No, but like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you're making some very meta arguments right now. I want specifics, like, which will help us identify the real problem. And the only way to do this is if you talk to more people in your state and tell me.
Okay.
ठीक है? Ask them specific questions, like which you are asking me. Ask them, and then you tell me the answer. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Super Devil.
Please unhide me from that.
I will do that.
I sent you an email. I got no replies.
I will do that.
Okay, let me just confirm. What was your email ID again?
Megnerd@gmail.com. The channel name at gmail.com.
Let me just see the spelling if I wrote it correctly.
It's fine. You can check. I'll unhide you. It's fine. Okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Done.
There is a comment here which I wanted to address from Utkarsh. Utkarsh, hello. Utkarsh basically is saying, I didn't like the way you dismissed the previous speaker. The comments felt a bit ad hominem. I am pro-Palestine, by the way, and you and I would share a lot in common. You're better than that. Why am I better than that? What is this? What is this random expectations you have from me, Utkarsh? Why am I better than that? What does better than that even mean exactly? The man came in. I recognized his voice. That I think in chat the old timers will also recognize. It sounded like Anshul to me. Not sure. I'll go back and check. But the first thing he said is he made a snarky ass, apparently witty comment about, oh, I like your profile picture, so nice, la la la. I know it is Golwalkar. I know it is a joke. I know. And yeah, he started off and I could tell where this was going. And of course he said, the first thing he says is, oh, I do not agree with your comments on the attack on Hezbollah apparently. That day. I'm like, kya bol raha hai ye aadmi? Then I understood where this was going, and these are all bad faith actors. Sure, I gave him time, but then after a point I got tired. I'm like, इससे क्यों बात करना है मेरे को? I have better people to talk to otherwise. Like look at this. There's like a long list of people to talk to. Am I going to waste time on this guy? No, of course not. I got tired. I was like, नहीं यार नहीं करना है. जाओ, I don't like you. You were too soft to him is what I felt. You should not tolerate such people. Manu, it's not my job to school him or whatever also, honestly. I mean, why? Why would I take that burden on myself? Let's take counter radical. Trishi, hi, you wanted to say something?
Yep, I just very quickly, may I just very, very quickly. It's not even, there's no theory. I'm just super excited because I just read update, basically news update. Parliamentary committees have been constituted and chairpersons have been appointed.
And Nishikant Dubey is IT committee, and it has Mahua Moitra in it, and it has one more very exciting person. It Kangna Ranaut in it.
Dumb, stupid. Why?
So fun.
Why would they do?
So fun. See, this is why I want streaming of committees, boss. That's the way to go now. I want streaming of committees.
This is so there are so many Shashi Tharoor external affairs. Tiruchi Siva for industry. Sanjay Kumar Jha for transport. And then there's
link de क्या है parliamentary committees announced. Wait.
Ranjit Channi for agriculture, animal husbandry and food processing.
Mehtab to head finance, of course. Shashi Tharoor external affairs.
Basuraj Bommai, former Karnataka chief minister, is chairperson for labor, textiles and skill development.
Ooh, wait. Wait. So Mehtab, Tharoor, Radha Mohan Singh, Defense, Home Ministry.
Kirti Azad for chemicals and fertilizers. Saptagiri Ulaka for rural development.
Oh.
Anurag Thakur for coal.
Petroleum and natural gas. Dekho NCP. How surprising.
Anurag Thakur for coal, mines and steel.
Coal, mines and steel. Nice. Tiruchi Siva for industry. Wow. Oh, Kanimodi. For consumer affairs, food and public distribution. Whoa, our nerd friend. Ooh, guys. Nice. Then there is Saptagiri Ulaka. Oh, okay. Potential nerd friend.
Yes.
Charanjit Singh Channi is agriculture. Oof. Punjab appeasement max. Love it. Housing and urban affairs TDP. Mugunta Reddy. Ooh.
Have we figured out Kangana for what?
Kangana is in the IT ministry apparently. She's a member. Oh, commerce AITC ko chemicals and fertilizers also AITC, huh?
I've never heard of Dola Sen. I've never heard of.
Okay, couple of questions in chat about what is parliamentary committee and can somebody explain?
So parliamentary committees are like mini parliaments, friendos. Basically what happens is that whenever there is an issue coming into parliament, the session is going on, but the session has very limited time. So you cannot discuss all the issues in detail during the session because it has to be according to party time, etc. So what they do is they form separate committees, which are standing committees, which are according to, like for example, you see standing committee on railway, social justice, labor, etc. So they keep looking at upcoming legislations, policies, etc. and scrutinizing them. Every committee has almost equal representation from all parties according to the speaker. I mean, they have to keep like maximum diversity in the committees. So all committees will have members from all parties. Now the chairman will be the one who kind of controls the committee. So that's why the chairman matters. But also that's why they create amazing reports. The other thing that a parliamentary committee can do it can call stakeholders also to basically answer questions and discuss topics, and they can also call ministry people and bureaucrats to answer their questions. So that's what a parliamentary committee is. Are actually parliamentary committees working now? They were dormant. No. Parliamentary committees have been working for all this while, just that nobody pays attention to the reports that they give. And in the last 10 years also, they have been sitting and working. Just that उनके reports का कुछ ज़्यादा कोई ज़्यादा भाव नहीं मिला उनको.
Can I tell you some fun names?
Hmm.
Okay, so Abhishek Banerjee, Arun Govil, Dipinder Huda, Asaduddin Owaisi, Ravi Shankar Prasad are all, Bansari Swaraj, Praniti Shinde, Arvind Sawant are all external affairs.
Ooh, very interesting.
And
बहुत ढूंढने को मिलेगा.
Sudhanshu Trivedi from Rajya Sabha for external affairs.
Oh, nice. Interesting.
Yeah, Sagarika goes and also John Rettas. That is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Headline
But like, why are you
producing.
so excited? We will never find out what happens in those committees.
Why?
I mean,
Won't
उसका
we at least get
transcript
report?
वांसक्रिप्ट तो कुछ देंगे नहीं वो लोग. I mean, कभी-कभी देते हैं, but mostly no. And we'll get the reports and all. See, that's why I want, like, we should make a brief on making committees live stream. I think it should be our MPJ agenda for the next session. Let's see. We'll see if it floats.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try that. Whatever, chat, do you think we should try that? Let's put it as an agenda. Let's make like a nice brief, and like also try to like do some advocacy around it.
Chat say yes. Chat, please show excitement. Honestly, this is the most exciting thing. And yes, I am very excited.
Yeah. People are saying yes. People are saying yes. We'll try it. क्या जाता है? देखते हैं, मांग के देखते हैं क्या मिलता है. मांगोगे नहीं तो मिलेगा कैसे?
See, half of the people say yes because Trish is as excited. Like we are like, oh, Trish is excited. Let's get behind her.
Yeah. I know. Absolutely. Okay. Can I talk to Counter Radical now? He's been waiting.
Sorry. Very
But thank you for the news update. That was a great news update.
Okay. Bye. Bye, chat.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello.
Oh, finally. Well, I have two questions on two different topics.
Okay.
First one is relating to these parliamentary ministries. Who keeps them accountable? As a politician or a bureaucrat in general, who keeps them accountable?
An MP?
Who keeps an MP accountable?
Nobody, honestly speaking.
So why don't we prepare briefs? You told now you prepare briefs, and why don't we ask question on this, that there should be a body or a department that should keep everyone accountable?
No, but what do you mean by accountability? For example, the reason why I say nobody, and no, when I say nobody, I was being a little flippant also. But honestly, like there was an RTI that was filed about this same question, right? And they said ki in the rules and procedures, there is no way to hold an MP accountable because there is no defined roles. Like an MP does not have any defined roles. Their only job, apparently, is to attend parliament, look at legislations and policy proposals, give their opinions, vote according to the whip, which is according to anti-defection law. So technically they are accountable to the party boss first, right? Second, they are accountable to the people, because if they don't do the work of the people, then they get kicked out. So technically we can hold them accountable in the next election.
No,
Other
no.
than that, nothing.
So nothing basically.
Nothing in
Basically,
the
rather
sense,
than representation, there is nothing that they are accountable of.
yeah, but then you have to make rules first. Like, tell me first, to hold someone accountable, you have to define
You have to
duties,
make it, okay?
right? You
No,
have to define the
so
duties of a MP and
Karan,
MLA, which we haven't.
why? Why don't we ask them to define roles?
What sort of roles would you define for an MP?
Roles to hold a ministry, roles to serve the people, roles to monitor implementation of policies, roles to bring policies to people, roles to take issues of people and basically questioning.
So it can't be like this meta, right? Like, because then there is room for interpretation. My thing is, so here's my thing. Like, I think the reason why they are not also defined is because a representative is supposed to represent the voice of the people, right? Now, when you're defining it that way, like such a large canvas, right? Voice of the people. So people can have many problems. Right, people can have a problem in the judiciary, people can have a problem with the legislatures, people can have a problem with the bureaucracy, people can have a problem which is local, whatever. Now, it is up to you whether you want the representative to raise your problem in parliament, right? But then, like, if you define a duty, then the MP will get a chance to say no, which is also counterproductive. Because they can always find out, like,
Wait,
a
I
way.
didn't understand. Wait.
So, like, for
How
example,
would they say no?
okay,
if
so
it
like
is
when
defined?
you're setting an MP's duty, right? Like, for example, let's say I go to, like, हमारा ही example लेते हैं, हम briefs दे रहे हैं, right? Like, for example, we gave a brief to, let's say, a Tejasvi Surya about infrastructure, or like sanitation workers or gig workers. Now, as a representative, if there is a duty which is compulsory on, let's say, Tejasvi Surya, that if you get an official request from a citizen to solve their problem, you have a duty to solve it in XYZ days, let's say 60 days, right? Now, the thing is, Tejasvi Surya will always have a list of things that he wants to address based on the priority levels that he has set, right? If he gets an overwhelming amount of requests, maybe it is not humanly possible for him to solve it, or maybe there are some other issues that he might not able to address. So that will become unfair on Tejasvi Surya and me. So, like, if you define it.
No, I have a counter question then. Okay, let's remove the questions. Okay, then what about policies that are implementing? If a MP goes to parliament, or if a MP comes and promises that, okay, this policy will be implemented in this area, he gets the funds for it, he gets everything for it, then who will keep him accountable that he has to do this work in this period of time?
So
because
the
he has
government
already
has to
promised.
be held accountable in that case. For example, अगर government
Is
ने
the
budget
government
pass
held
कर दिया,
accountable?
right? If the government passes a budget for a
And we get
particular project,
a second budget that tells us that about that how much is implemented from the
no.
proposed
I'm
budget.
saying, let's say the government allocates a budget to build a road, like a simple example,
Yeah.
right? And now your thing is that if so nobody builds the road, who to hold accountable? Because let's say an
Yeah.
MP came to your constituency, तो मैं यहाँ पे road बनाएगा. The government gives the
Yeah.
allocation. Now who do you hold accountable, right?
Yeah.
The MP can always say कि but मेरे government ने तो दे दिया, मेरे government ने तो allocation कर दिया है, अब वो bureaucrat
Then he
spend
will
नहीं
say
कर
the
रहे.
contractors and other people who are
Yeah,
involved
exactly.
in this.
Bureaucrats spend नहीं कर रहे, right? Bureaucrats will be like,
Yeah,
अरे
but
we put out a tender, there is no contractors coming only. Then the
so my
contractor अगर नहीं कर रहा है तो फिर अरे material नहीं मिल रहा है.
Okay. But in my first question, I said MPs, bureaucrats, and all these people.
So the only way.
It also includes them.
No. The only way to hold people accountable, one, is to highlight how they are not working first, right?
Okay.
The first step, like, I mean,
And we can highlight that.
Huh?
Easily. We can easily highlight that there has been inefficient work, incomplete work.
Yeah. So one of the things is to highlight it. right? And then ask
Yeah.
them the questions about why they haven't done it, like, and also find the people who were responsible for doing it also, which is also a very
Okay.
difficult task if you think about it, right? किसको कौन सा accountability किधर set होगा, वो हमको ही करना पड़ेगा. Then once you go to them personally and ask them the questions, that is holding them accountable.
Okay.
According to me at least, because अभी हमारे पास system यही है.
See, it would be very good if the system changes a bit.
Absolutely. I mean, like, I hear you. I
And currently,
hear why you're asking me this question. But on a very practical level, no, I don't think it's possible. That's why I'm giving you this answer, right? Like, the only thing I could come up with personally is that if I have to ask them to raise things in parliament and I'm just screaming constantly online and I hope that someone will someday pick it up and then raise it in parliament, that doesn't make sense to me. Because I'm like, खुद ही जाके दे देंगे. Like, it takes nothing. Like, I live in Delhi. Then if they
No, no,
don't do it, then we can
currently,
call them out on it.
yeah, okay. Currently, because everyone on the internet you go, currently a new debate has risen up because of one election, one nation, one election,
Yeah.
effectiveness of politics,
Yeah.
effectiveness of decision making, effectiveness of policy.
Yeah.
So currently, we can also put that if you really want effectiveness in the governing process, then also get some accountability, make yourself accountable. Then
Yeah,
it
but
will
like,
also increase
who
effectiveness.
holds themselves accountable?
Yeah, they hold
That's
themselves
a big
accountable.
ask, friend. Who holds themselves accountable? That's crazy.
Enough, but won't enough of an outrage will force them to do this?
Sure, लोकपाल के टाइम पे वही करने की कोशिश किया था, but you saw how that turned out.
Yeah, Aam Aadmi
It's a
Party.
slow process, friend. It's a very
Yeah.
slow process, but I have hope, honestly.
Yeah. My second question is about AI,
But
basically.
counter radical, your time is up, friend. So second
Oh,
question
okay,
बाद में
okay,
करें
okay.
क्या?
Okay, no problem,
Yeah.
no problem. Thank you,
Okay.
buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, bye. सॉरी, काउंटर रेडिकल को एक और चीज बोलना भूल गया मैं कुछ तो भी. I don't think. Oh yeah, the thing about guys, the way I can explain this is I always look at one decade in a country as a 1 year of human life. So if you look at it, we are like a 7.5-year-old kid right now in country terms as an independent sort of country, and maybe this kid has extreme ADHD also right now. Difficult. Let's wait for teenage years. Teenage years are going to be difficult. We are going to hit puberty soon. Prepare yourself for extreme hormonal overload and outrage at the age of 120 or 130. Then we have some adjustment period. Then we go through college, which is going to be interesting, where we are trying to discover what we will do in the future, all the things. That will be at the age of 180. Then we will go into the phase of job. Like, who are we? So that is age 250. So like 250 ke baad we become a little settled. Then 30, cynicism sets in. 35, body starts breaking down. So on and so forth. You see how that is going? So 350 years is when... so British Empire right now will be around that age. A 35-year-old, I'm guessing. Yeah, which is like... You can see it. You can see the cynicism. They're like, yeah. They're making random noises. Yeah. Like this. Like, oh my God. I have never had this pain before. Ah. Yeah. Nice analogy. Sad I would be alive when puberty hits. I think so too. I think we'll all be alive when puberty hits, which is the age of 120. 130, right? So that's 50 more years. We will all be there. We would have gone through our power phase, which is like we are getting old. It is time for us to go to Margdarshak Mandal, is when we will be hitting puberty, and we would be like, good time to exit. Good time to exit. Great. Congratulations. Enjoy this roller coaster ride. Just keep your nuclear bomb buttons a bit covered and let women take the call. Men, you're in the, just don't. Just pucho. Ask the women. Should we bomb this country? Mostly the answer will be no. Let's get Sahil. Sahil MM. Sahil MM. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm good. I'm good. I was also on call last time and I went to Super Devil and found the article too, so it's nice to follow them up again.
Yeah.
On Super Devil's point also, I wanted to note that even in Bangalore, there's a bunch of construction that just gets slated and never happens. So it's not even
Your
good
voice is
property.
very unclear. I'm not able to understand.
Is it better now?
Yeah, better.
Okay. What I wanted to talk about is what do you have an opinion on sports washing in terms of how it makes sure that there's, well, basically a lack of accountability for things when you have a great big spectacle to put up instead
It's
of
called,
it?
you use the word called sports washing.
Yeah.
Oh, like the Olympics. Oh,
Yeah, I
like the
guess if you
FIFA.
organize,
FIFA. That's what
yeah,
I think I've heard
yeah,
this
good.
word being used when the FIFA tournament happened in Dubai, right?
Qatar.
Qatar. Yeah. Like, so basically sports washing. Like, so all the atrocities are forgotten as long as you put up a giant spectacle.
Yeah, and also about politics and sport, because like when footballers were hosting the Palestinian, like were putting up the Palestinian flag and trying to make their voices heard for Palestinian causes, they was banned and suspended by clubs and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. That's a shit thing to do. But then, like, there is so much money in these sports nowadays. I feel like all the it's a rich people's thing also, right? Like, so poor people will go and buy the tickets for the concert. Rich people own the concert. So the people who own the concert want the money and the fame and the sort of the attention towards them for putting up the show, because ultimately the artist is also getting paid by them. They are the ones who are running the show. So yeah, so they don't really want that to be a sad occasion for themselves, no? So like when you talk
Yeah,
about
but it
genocide
depends
at
on
a
how you run
event
the
that they
show.
are hosting, it feels sad.
Yeah, but it depends on how you run the show also. Like, for example, in the recent Chess Olympia that was held in Hungary, I think it's important to look into the facts that, like, it'll broadly be in the general vicinity of something like a news article coming out about how those pages exploding are linked to Hungary and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a synced news cycle, but there's also some like some extent of how things are linked to whether or not it can lead to a favorable news cycle for a country that's otherwise not given the benefit of
Hmm.
something that happens.
Like, but like you're saying, you were asking for my opinion on sports washing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like I mean, mega capitalists only control most of these things nowadays. Like Qatar, for example, is a good example, right? Which is like the sheikhs basically own that country. They were the ones who are putting up the show. They're extremely rich people, so they decided the rules. For example, in their larger country, there is very less freedom. But when it comes to like the venues of the football and everything, they were like giving beer and they were like chill. There were separate areas for people who built the stadiums, who had like a separate cordoned off screen type area which is away from the stadium, and the people who actually are in the stadium will have like extreme freedom, like a liberal country. So they are the ones who
Yeah.
are running the show, so like nobody really cared because everybody came to
Yeah,
see the
but
show.
I also wanted your opinion on how these things reflect in sports politics, because let's say it's about how Russia isn't allowed to compete under its flag anymore, or about how I was saying of the Chess Olympiad in terms of how Hungary has to frame its politics. So, do you have any opinion on that?
Honestly, I have no opinion about this. But as far as diplomacy is concerned, I think sports has always been used between two countries to sort of also build that. Like even if we build a rivalry, like let's say like India Australia का rivalry है, right? And India Pakistan का भी rivalry है. There can always be like moments where like you build the rivalry up like a pressure cooker, and then you have like a release. Like which kind of, it's nice if you play it well. The sporting and the sort of the diplomacy around sporting events, if you use it well, I think that's a great tool to do it. But then again, it's like, I guess international politics is very complicated, right? I mean, you can't really have like a larger opinion on it. It will always be used as a tool for either diplomacy or to show off your country to other countries internationally. That's what Modi ji
Yeah.
is doing, at least.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, Sahil, anything else? But your time is also up.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Bye. Satvik is here.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, hi Satvik, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, and the stream is going fantastic because I got two things which made me laugh a lot.
Okay.
Firstly, the fact that you were kind of agreeing and like repeating what Adarniya Modi ji said about how age is similar to a country's age. He had actually said this in 2013, if I'm not wrong, to Chhattisgarh.
Yeah?
कि छत्तीसगढ़ के भी 13 साल हो गए हैं और ये कठिन समय आता है. I think I repeated it again because Chhattisgarh will be more than 18, I guess now.
Damn.
So yes, congratulations for that. He did bring that analogy in the middle. Secondly, oh my God, for the IT Parliamentary Affairs Committee, I will pay subscription fees. I want it live.
I know, exactly. Like when I saw the members, and I was like, holy shit. And this is the IT committee we are talking about, by the way. Oh my
No,
God.
but the thing is, you have given the wolf the job of counting the chickens. I mean, that's awesome. And there in the committee, obviously, Maua Moitra is like, I am going to take a revenge with Nishikant Dubey for getting involved with my ex. So round 2 is on. Then Kangana, I was laughing because it reminded me of my childhood, how my dad raised me. He's like, you know what, kid, if you want to do something like you're growing up, there's alcohol, there are cigarettes, but be very careful because I have done it all. There are some dads like that. Okay, so be careful. So Kangana in the committee is like, हाँ, Twitter से मैं तो बैन हो चुकी हूँ. मेरे को मेरे YouTube पे जो ट्रेलर है वो भी बैन हो चुके हैं. Like she has experience of everything on the IT front, and she can be like spend the entire IT committee on herself, which I think she would love to do anyway.
Oh,
So,
absolutely. I
yeah.
agree. That would be, and see, that's why I want
Okay,
like.
sorry to interrupt. Nice conversation.
Bol.
There is a challenge from chat. If Satvik can speak 35 or less words and frame a question,
Oh God.
there will be subs gifted.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Satvik, do you accept? Accept is one word.
Accepted, I guess. But are you having a conversation? The question पूछने नहीं आया हूँ यहाँ पे. Okay, anyway. Okay. But question 35 words में हो जाएगा. Anyway, I have very little time here. Okay. Also, the best thing about Elon Musk, which is one thing I want to talk about originally, is the fact that he has an obsession with getting women to be to make them mothers. He has actually told that at least to 2 women, including to Taylor Swift, he has said that, which in my opinion is somewhat of a harassment, and it's right there. And I do not know how nobody has dragged him to court for it.
Oh,
So that is really...
Yeah. I saw that tweet. That was a very I don't know. It was very when I was 21, 20, I would have done a tweet like that. Also because if I would have nobody following me, I would have done a tweet like that. Because it's that whole boys, bros thing, na? That was very bro language. What he was saying. He was trying to be funny and snarky and whatever. Turned out he was also being extremely weird.
No, I don't think he's trying to be funny. There's a report, actually, proper one, that he has asked a SpaceX employee to be father to his children. Like, not in the romantic way. He genuinely believes in the idea that his genes need to be propagated. It's not just him. There are other weirdos also. The Telegram CEO also has said the same thing. I also think I'm the perfect man, which is another weird.
Isn't he also like feuding with his daughter?
So that is one thing. He has issues with woke people because of that, which I understand. If you are a parent, who has such strong opinions of things, but I mean, I do not know about his parenthood, but he has at least 11 children, which is a lot of children.
Yeah,
so
that's a lot of
I do
children.
not know. He has some obsession with babies, producing babies, and the idea of what women should be. That is to produce babies. It's very weird right now in America because the politics of America right now is all about, women should produce babies, because the Republican attack on Democrats is that, there are catless, what is it? Babyless cat girls, whatever. Annoying stuff. So yes, I'll end with a 35. Sorry, I want to do it fast because I know others are in line and I've spoken last time. Sorry, Nigna, to interrupt. And I'll take the challenge, be ready to subscription. When was the last time you ate an ice cream and you realized you were just eating oil?
I was eating what?
That's a question. Just eating oil.
Oil?
Yes, because that's the question.
Why are you ruining ice cream for me? What?
Because, okay, that's the question. Subscriptions are coming. This is the question properly done in one line. Okay, but anyway, the reason we have to talk about also is Tirupati adulteration, and all about adulteration is a conspiracy, but basically it's a means to cut costs. And if you pick up any ice cream, especially in second tier India, everything is just oil. Because oil, once frozen, it also gives the same consistency as ice cream. So I'm very sensitive with my throat. When I eat ice cream, which is mostly oil, I get a very bad throat infection.
When you say oil, do you mean saturated fat or is it like palm oil? What is it?
Wait, so it's not milk. That's what I mean to say. Majority of the constituents are not milk. So if you look up any, fair enough, which is a cost-cutting method.
Yeah.
So that's there. And that's what I want to do. Always say that, it's not that beef lard was put in Tirupati because some conspiracy is there. The cost of beef lard is nothing. So obviously that's used to, tamper with ghee, because both are fats after all. So yeah, that was your question. And I always think, please do think not like we have this weird obsession that there's some problem in society. We bring the weirdest possible logic, but sit back and think that whatever you eat, is it safe to eat? Is it what you think you're eating? Like half the dals out there are just thickened with besan or atta. It's not even dal half the time.
Are you in your mid-20s?
Yes, I'm in my mid-20s.
Stop torturing yourself. You have 10 more years of funds, so do the funds. Please stop torturing yourself until it becomes inevitable that you have to look at the labels and you have to basically look at the piche ka or dabbe ke piche ka. You have time, friend. Please don't think about what you're eating till the time
I
your
have
body
to
can
break
take
it to you, but I'm in the nutraceutical industry, and I have to say that start thinking the point you're going to expecting to be a parent.
I have started
It's that
thinking,
bad right now.
No, Satvik, I have started thinking about it by default now. I have no option, right? Even if I don't want to, I have to. Like, सोचो क्या कितना saturated fat जा रहा है, कितना fiber जा रहा है, protein जा रहा है क्या, vitamin जा रहा है क्या, सब कुछ सोचना पड़ता है.
नहीं, वो ठीक है. That is different. What I'm trying to say, if it is ice cream, you must be thinking it's made out of milk. It's not.
No, I know it's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like milk also, and I'm a lactose intolerant person. Ice cream is something I can eat. The reason is there is no milk. I know this. I just when you just put it that way, no, did you know it is just oil? That is what caught me a little off guard. So that's why.
Yeah, but that I had a word limit. Supposedly, I am gifting subscribers. So,
Yes, please. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you, Satvik.
Anyway,
Okay.
thank you for the chat. It was great. All
Yo.
right. So,
Bye.
yes, Upma is the best breakfast in the world. Yeah. Thank you. Always.
Failed miserably at word. Oh God, failed miserably at
What?
word limit.
30 एक क्वेश्चन पूछने का था मैं सैक्रिफाइस क्यों करूंगा अपना चैट टाइम
पूछा
ओके
ना
बाय बाय
उसने।
मेघनाथ बाय बाय
हाँ बाय बाय बाय
बाय बाय
पूछा उसने 35 वर्ड के नीचे ही पूछा उसने। हेलो मैक जी।
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Man, yeah, you start so late. Good Lord, मेरे सोने का समय already है.
Oh, I mean, I start at 9. I mean, I start the calls
Fair
at
enough,
10:30.
but
Yeah.
I know. Not your fault. Whenever you get your people,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about three things. I have been quite a privileged man, and I know the nuances of caste a bit. So I want to share a bit. So I share the same surname with MKG.
Okay.
Gandhi.
Okay.
So in one of my trips to Badmer, I was working with rural women there, and I came to know that my surname was Savarna in Gujarat, but it was OBC or Dalit in Rajasthan, certain areas of Rajasthan. The reason is Gandhis there work as oil mill workers, also known as Telis. And that is where my journey as a caste-based understanding man started, to be very honest. So you can be Savarna and have all the privileges in one region, but in another region of the same country, you might be stripped of all of those things
Yeah.
with drop of hat.
Yeah.
And I think 6 or 7 years back, I started with a community named Chara. They're
Oh, this is
equivalent to
interesting.
Uchalyas.
Sorry. Just interrupting you.
Yeah.
This will be a big
Yeah.
problem when they do the caste census then, right?
Exactly. This is where I am coming to. So there is a caste called Uchalyas in Maharashtra, and they are called Charas in Gujarat. Both of these communities are denotified tribals.
Okay.
So technically, they are supposed to be given ST status, but they have been stripped of it. Yet their social status is equivalent or worse to most of the scheduled caste communities. How do you notify that will be the second biggest caste challenge that they will face. The third part, specifically, and when I say you might be aware of Uchalyas, I'm assuming.
Uchalyas. I mean, maybe your
Uchalya.
pronunciation is
Uchalya.
different.
Okay, I'll give you a better word for North Indians, Uchakka. Uchakka is actually a community from Haryana.
What?
Chor Uchakka. Yes, sir. It's also a jati.
Damn. Okay, I did not know this. Go on.
Yeah. So when I was working with this community, initially they were all called thieves. That is how Chor Uchakka, the word came to be. And when I was working with some of the people from Maharashtra, Uchadya re Uchadya, tumala kakadya tya khatल्या, something like that. So it means Uchalya, तुम्हारे सारे केकड़े खट्टे होते हैं.
काकड्या.
My pronunciation
काकड्या
might be shit.
मतलब काकड़ी. The
नहीं,
cucumber.
केकड़ा.
Oh, केकड़ा.
No, the crabs.
Crabs. Okay.
केकड़ाच्या खट. Yes.
Huh.
So all of these three communities were predominantly known as thieves, but due to the pressure and their secondary good work of making good wine for the Britishers, they turned into hooch makers. Some of the areas in Gujarat, they are known as the only hooch making community. So here they are forced to make hooch illegally. We have unsuccessfully tried thrice to converting them into distilleries for creating, let's say, fruit-based vinegars, which sell much higher than sugar-based wines, but they would be forced back to making wines. In Maharashtra, one of my friends, he was working there. they would be forced into leathery and tannery for no reason at all. And if they wanted to come out of it, they will be dragged back into it because there are very few communities beyond them who would be working in a tannery. So our problem is not one-fold, it is multifold whenever I see it in multiple places. This is my observation.
But
And
you
if we do a
bring up
caste
a
census,
very interesting point about how regionally it just changes, right? Like, because there are so many castes and
exactly.
communities and occupations and local occupations. For example, this thing about making hooch, the way they make hooch
Yeah,
everywhere across India is so different also. Like, some make it out of like
way
a
different.
tree. There is this giant fruit in Odisha. I forget the name of that fruit.
Mahua.
Mahua.
Oh, it's
Is
just a
that the
flower.
same one?
Mahua is a flower. Mahua is a flower,
Chat, if there
sorry.
is any Odia here, there are these giant like fruits, right,
Jackfruits.
which falls on your head and kills you, that big. Okay, so like they make like some very
Jackfruit, right?
potent
We
hooch
make
out of it.
jackfruit wine. We make jackfruit wine in Jharkhand. So, just a quick background. I was born and brought up in Jharkhand, and I have been living in Gujarat for more than 10 years now. But I have been privileged of living in various places. Now, I'll give you a very good contradictory story that I absolutely love to share. I was recently in New York and I met an Israeli man running a Palestinian museum who was collecting all the artifacts and sending money from the museum's collection to save Palestinians. And he was an Orthodox Jew. So, humanity does not need to have shade like we like to color everyone. Even I have good number of Sanghi friends whom I do not have anything common with, but I still respect them for what they stand and what they do. Might be at times we are too harsh on people for not towing the similar ideology, but at times we need to let it go. Look, it has, I know a lot of Sangees even I can tolerate. I have seen few of them, I have met a few of them, but there are those who are tolerable. I don't wish to convert them. Heck no. But I wish at least they are given some dignity that they act more humanely with others too.
I agree
Just a
with you.
positive and constant thing from it.
I agree with you, but do you have the patience?
At times I do, and very rarely I don't. So I'm quite. That's why I said I'm quite privileged in that sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I used to volunteer at Sabarmati Ashram, and I've had morons come to me and say, "Dekh, Gandhi ko Germany se silver aata tha. It was written German silver." And I was like, "What the heck is wrong with you guys? Haven't you heard of metallurgy? It is made of zinc and nickel." So I was like, I've heard the worst. I've heard the worst. I swear to God. It's
But Megji,
and
one thing before we end this, Monday ko zarur aana.
Monday ko?
Monday ko I'm doing a deep dive on Ambedkar, and there is a giant part about Gandhi.
I'll give you a better one. There is a very, very amazing person whose temple I went in Maharashtra last year itself, Sane Guruji.
Oh, I know Sane
Please
Guruji.
do read about him.
Yeah, I know Sane
Yes.
Guruji. Yeah, my mom is a big fan.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of him. I learned about him just 4 years back and I loved it.
Yeah.
And I loved the banter between Gandhi and Ambedkar because that banter is absolutely needed.
Yeah.
If you don't talk in those lines, you're not doing service to anyone.
No, I know.
Neither
Like,
of them.
there are so many interesting things that happened between Gandhi and Ambedkar. It clarifies so many things. But okay, I'll leave that for Monday. Thank you so much,
done.
Megji. That was very
Pleasure,
interesting.
brother.
Yeah. Bye. Okay, we're going to take last. Let's hope JM ka voice is now fixed, because last time I remember JM coming but wasn't able to talk. So let's see. Invite karte. JM, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. So I want to. Hi, Meghna. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm Meghna. Then second, I want to split my time into 5 minutes each.
Okay.
First 5 minutes. What do you think about? There is someone in the previous conversation who was asking about accountability of MPs
Right.
or anyone who we elect.
Okay. That's like, what do I think
It can
about
be
it,
a
matlab?
MLA or MLA. So, not sorry, the question was really wrong. Like, who was asking about person whom we elect should be accountable.
Yeah.
That's we have given them 5 years. We can change them after every 5 years. But to hold them accountable, yes, we need to have another system in place. And what do you think? My question is here now.
Huh.
What do you think? India should is we are speaking so many things. Even our PM speaks so many things, but still, when you come to the basics, we still lag so much on our civic duty.
Right.
I'm not not the roadways.
Right.
We need to. We have so many IITs already built, so we need to use them in a proper civic planning, which comes a police station, a school, proper roads, and futuristic plan in roadways. And I'm not talking about the highways or something.
Yeah, but
Because
what is the
highways,
question? Like, I
yeah,
mean,
it
you
should
were
be
coming
built.
to a question.
Question is how we can hold them accountable for all these things, and how we can ask this MPs and MLAs
Hmm.
to start planning from the basic instead of doing bits and pieces here and there. See,
Okay, what is
every
your
5 years,
JM? Tell me something. What is your constituency?
I'm from Gurgaon.
From?
At present, I born and brought up from a place called Neyveli. It
Okay.
is second planned township like Chandigarh.
Okay. Are you based there?
Chandigarh is my dad was working there for a while. Like now, for past 3 years, I'm in
No,
Kerala.
what
I
is
lived
your
in many parts
what
of
is your
India.
current constituency where you are staying?
Gurgaon.
Gurgaon.
Yeah, yeah.
Gurgaon. Okay, so have you tried calling your MP?
Before he was elected, yes, I tried twice.
Hmm. Before he
I know
was
his
elected,
house.
matlab, like now that he is elected, you don't.
Previously also, he was the MP here.
Okay. And what was the response?
Around which
Abhi, current MP ko
BJP
have you
MP.
tried calling?
Same person. Still, he's the same person.
Same person. Okay.
He
So
sometimes he raised voice for the same things. In he's though he is a BJP MP, he has raised voice in Parliament as well for the same thing what we cry. But still, I think somewhere someone should put a full stop and start a fresh note. It cannot be.
what
I don't know.
specific problem did you? No,
Our
sorry. When you called, what happened? Like, did they respond? What was the problem you had? What happened?
there was no response to me, but I can see last time when he was in Parliament, like not this term, not this after 2024, before like 19 to 2023, and in the between he raised once about the civic problems in Gurgaon. He
No,
has
but
raised
what
the
is
same
your
thing. I
specific
don't know
problem that
what
you
was the
want to hold them accountable for?
No, I think it's not our problem with Gurgaon. I think we, as a India, we need to start a fresh start and plan our
If
entire
you talk
city
on India
in
level, no
a
JM, we will get nothing done. So, like, tell me your
oh,
specific
no.
selfish problem right now that you want to hold an
Selfish,
representative accountable for.
for an example, it's a problem everywhere. Like 6-7 months before the general election, the roads were put. Okay.
Hmm.
And now, after the roads were put, it was a new bitumen road. And now the roads are digged to put a pipeline.
Okay. So, did
So
you
there is
did
a
you
basic
find
thing.
out?
I'm not. Mhm.
No, my thing is, okay, so the first step towards holding your MPs accountable or MLAs or whoever representative is basically complaining to them.
Yeah. See, I'm saying that it is, yeah, it is complaining to them that everyone does whenever no, you didn't understand what I'm saying. I think someone should, we are taking a moment every time for many things, but we are forgetting, we are asking for many things. Caste is a good moment. I feel so. I don't know. It's my personal opinion. I'm general caste, but I feel it should there in India because there are many people who still didn't get the right opportunity to come up in their society where they are living still. So that moment should still go on. Like that, as a future generations, we should start a movement to right to have a proper civic modes, like civic things like fresh water, proper sewage, proper road, proper thing. It should be a movement. It cannot overturn. It won't change because or else this country always will dig even in after the Viksit Bharat come to and like after 2075 also or 2045 also, it will be the same situation. No one will do a proper planning to.
Look, I get it. I get where you're coming from. I
It
absolutely
is only
understand.
frustration.
You're expressing your frustration. I get it. But trust me on this.
I'm sorry.
No, no, no. I understand where you're coming
This
from.
is just a small thing what I'm talking.
No,
It is
no.
but it is a very big huge thing.
No, I understand. Like, I mean, you're not the first person who is doing this. I mean, like, I know how frustrated people can get with just non-responsiveness in general sometimes, which is why are our MPs not working, why are our ministers not doing anything, etc. Like, for
No,
example,
this
the
is their
road
basic
quality that you
duty.
mentioned, right? You know, like bitumen road and khod ke rakhte etc. That's a problem that happens all across Delhi. I think all across India होता होगा ये, right? Which is like
This is India.
होता होगा मतलब I mean I agree ये होता है बहुत. My thing is like one of the things that we really need to do as citizens is essentially just keep badgering our MPs and MLAs and councillors more about these things, right? Because right now in my society, for example, there is a very active RWA uncle who basically represents all of us and goes and complains and does things like, you know, street light खराब हो गया, ये हो गया, तो काउंसलर से बात करेगा, MLA से बात करेगा, ऑफिस में जाएगा, like he will call and he's like this RWA uncle, right, who does this. We are very grateful to him, but what I also realized is that no citizen is basically going to him to help, right? Essentially no citizen is basically is like, अरे अंकल आप कर रहे हो, मैं आके देखता हूँ क्या हो रहा है वहाँ पे. There are not 2-3 citizens standing there while they are working. There is only this one RWA uncle who is doing it, right? My thing is, and it made me feel sad that even I don't go. So now I'm going to make it a point to go with uncle sometimes. So I attend the RWA meetings now in the park when they happen. I basically also like pay attention to all the civic problems that my society has. And I have to start here, man. Like, I cannot control the entire country. I cannot give schemes to ministers. They have a lot more resources, etc. But if we just keep our neighborhood and our just locality clean and hold people accountable for at least keeping that clean and nice and livable and just safe, I think that's a job well done. Right? I mean, you reduce your sort of focus to like extremely localized problems and it will help you. It will not help anybody. It will help you. It will make you feel better and it will help you and it will also make you feel empowered to hold the people accountable.
Yes. That's right. Can I ask you some more thing?
Okay.
Is this why can I have my another 5 minutes also? If you don't mind?
Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes. Ask me a question. I'll answer and then we'll end this.
So, after okay, then next question. Next thing, I don't know whether that time it will be relevant or not,
Hmm.
but still, I'll lose that other topic. In this topic, another one thing.
Hmm.
Don't you feel like we as a citizen, we elect a MP, but we are afraid to approach them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, we are
After
not
they get
afraid.
elected, see, they come to us. No, 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 we are afraid. How? See, we as educated, we know how we can approach them.
Hmm.
But the majority of the country, once the person gets the power, we still like what to say. Haryana, its election is going on,
Hmm.
so now there is no one as there are elected MLAs still exist, but people who are as a candidate, they are like a common citizen
Yeah.
at present.
Hmm.
They're just a candidate. But exactly the day after October 5, they get a superpower, and there's 90% of people who want, but in Haryana, I have seen people go and really knock their doors. That is a different situation.
Hmm.
But in major of the cities, still in Haryana also, there are many communities who can't go and approach the right door at the right time for a
Hmm.
right thing. It takes
Boss, like
a lot of
if privileged people like us start being afraid of approaching our representatives,
it's not about privilege. I'm talking about non-privilege. Whether do you think whether those people will be having the same rights? Because they also have the same rights. Every
no,
citizen
I
in India has the
agree.
same
I
right.
agree. See,
Same
here's the
right of
thing. I have been saying this for a while. We have this weird tendency of basically putting the burden of our problems on the garib. राइट बेसिकली वी एक्सपेक्ट दैट गरीब लोग जाके एमपीज के पास भीख मांगेंगे कि अरे हमारे लिए ये कर दो
No,
वो
no,
कर
no,
दो
no, no.
और उस
I'm
प्रोसेस
not
में नो
saying that.
लेट मी कंप्लीट लेट मी कंप्लीट लाइक
I'm sorry.
बेसिकली वी हैव दिस टेंडेंसी एज प्रिविलेज्ड पीपल टू थिंक कि देख हम we will complain in the ether. We will be like online jayenge, we will talk about these things, we will complain. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But at the same time, the people who do not have the wherewithal, they do approach the MPs, by the way. They are way more courageous, and they are dealing with government on a day-to-day basis. They're dealing with bureaucracy on a day-to-day basis. So they do approach them, right? The levels of fear, I don't know. But at the same time, if you apply the same logic to us that we are also scared to approach them, I don't buy it. I think we just don't try. We're just lazy sometimes.
No, I'm not talking about us. Like we know, we as a like little educated, not even in our educated people also, our education doesn't teach that we are easy. Can you say, Meghna, like you are a what is it, journalist? So you know you can easily go to a police station. Can you say that after 6:30, still in Gurgaon, if you want to go to a police station, you need to have a second thought? Someone should wait. Your friend should be outside before you go and raise something
Oh,
against
absolutely.
someone or someone.
Absolutely. पुलिस स्टेशन से तो मेरी बहुत फटती है.
Same way, if you go to a MP also, you somewhere
No.
down, like if you
I MP के साथ
don't,
same
don't say
level पे
no
नहीं होगा.
to.
But honestly, if I go and visit an MP or an
Not every
MLA,
MPs are same way. Can you accept that?
no, but like I mean, I am going to take
Uh,
someone with
I
me.
can't blame anyone present due to many things. I don't want an affair later.
No, but like I mean, I'm just saying that like
See,
if
approaching a Sashmi Tharoor is a different case. And approaching a
JM, एक तो
SYZ,
you ask me a
helping
question
them.
and then you don't let me complete. You don't even let me complete my sentences. That is extremely rude,
I'm
friend.
sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I got a first chance to use to speak actually. That's why I'm overexcited in my. I'm still I'm walking in my pathway,
Okay.
and I am so hyped. Don't. I'm really sorry
And then
because I
that's
waited for 2-3 conversation previously as well,
it's okay.
and I
It's
got a
okay.
chance. I'm really sorry. You speaking?
No. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just saying, like, it's fine. You're excited. That's fine. But what I'm trying to say is that when you approach an MP, you're correct. Like, not all MPs are that way, etc. But usually, generally, I find that MPs are nice to people. They have to be. They don't know who voter, what influence you have on other people, etc. किसी और से पंगे ले लिए तो तुम vote lose करते हो. Basically, that is the calculation that is running in their heads. And they're generally like people who want to help people, right? They might have their biases on who to help, what to help. Like they might not like your face. Like I did not like that guy earlier who came. That sort of things happen all the time, right? But at the same time, I feel like the one thing that we really need to do, and which I'm still figuring out myself, is that like how do we take like a little bit more responsibility and use our privilege to the advantage, which I think we keep saying, oh, I'm privileged, but I feel like we don't use it right for the right things. I feel like privilege should be used also, no? Like, so if privilege can be used to get ahead in life and make more money, that is one way to do it. Privilege can also be used to fix shit for other people, I guess. Sometimes, maybe.
No, I 100% like what you are saying. It's true because I seen my dad itself. Like he has wrote so many times to different railway minister and different ministry with public signatures. He go and collects signatures from the people and he posted to MP. I'm talking about 90s and 2000 that time, and he get the things job done. Like I've seen trains running from point A to point B after he wrote letters. I've seen that also. It happens. That was a era. But at present, I seen a different era as well. I have seen 90s era and I've seen 2000 era and 2010 to 2020, it's a different era. This 4 years is again a different era. It has changed a lot. For example, today, two bulls has been put in the same pocket. One is a different extreme and another is a different extreme. One is a good bull and one is a bad bull. You can understand whom I'm talking.
Yeah.
You might, you can guess. IT communication.
No, I
They have
agree.
put
Yeah.
two bulls to fight.
Yeah. Acha,
It's
JM,
a tactic.
I
It's a
must.
political tactic and it's good.
A friend, I must end this call though. And like it's been a while.
Already 12.
Yeah, it's 12:10. Like I give you 5 more minutes because you were so excited. But I must end this.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I will see. I'm sorry for the first time.
No, that's fine. Like I'm glad you
People
figured
who
it
are
out.
listening also can put their thought and they can
Yeah,
start writing.
I'm glad you
Their
found
MPs.
out how
Not only
to.
me, but everyone can write.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time. Next time we will have a different one.
Yeah. Bye.
That time I'll be cool.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Bye. Okay. Friends, that was it for the call-in radio. I hope you had a good time. And Monday. Monday रात को is when I will do a deep dive on Ambedkar. I'm ending the stage, by the way. Okay. Yeah. Monday is when I will have like a deep dive discussion on Ambedkar. Lots of things to talk about, lots of information that has been collected by a group of people this time. So I don't know, it'll be fun to do it. Tomorrow I have 2 shows, so if you're in Delhi, please do come. Link is below. Democracy IRL, last 2 shows. I don't know when I'm doing the next one. So yeah, I'll see you if I see you, or I will see you on Monday. Thank you so much for joining in. It was a good stream. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good weekend, friendos. Have a good weekend. Bye. Bye.